Oh, I thought that was already there. There you go. We good now. Dun, 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 dun.
You are now about to witness.
Knicks real talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual fact. It's your man, the Mr. Brandis, hands on, going hard like Tallases. Who styles this? Aiming at the mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT drip club leading up the tip off. We fueled by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, Korea popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the number one pregame show that's hitting like Soto. So picture the photo of your bro to the name of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue skies. In Metropolitan, we connecting the vets go wallowing. And the matters off the massive without shaking asses. The team screaming, I made the platform with passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick shit assassin.
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
Yo, salute, 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 salute. What is good, everybody? It's the recap. Let's wrap it up. Divine Shaw Powers, Knicks eliminates Orlando. We going dancing, ladies and gentlemen. We going dancing. Let's get it. I'm excited about it. Good game, hard-fought game, but we won it, Shaw Powers. Now we get to move on to play Wemby and all them boys on Tuesday. I'm fired up about that. We're going to break everything down from last night, talk about the stats, the box score. We're going to play some highlights from the game and all that good stuff. But overall, my man, what's going on? How you feeling about the game? What's going on with you and how you doing? And salute to the chat. That's where it's at for sure.
Yeah, Divine, I am good. Good game last night. You know, after a good Knicks win, you sleep well. You know what I mean? So it was a good sleep. I woke up, everything went well, and you know, I'm here to talk about the Knicks, man. Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Like Shaw, let's talk about it. Let's get it. Crim's dad, you already know what it is. Rasu, nostalgic. Oh, snap, it's KRT. Let's do it, my man. Salute my man, nostalgic as well. John McDonald, Mr. Tito's is in the building. We in the building. Knicks is in the building. Went out to Vegas. Put them up there. Sent them back home to Disneyland, ladies and gentlemen. They about to go there to Ed Cox Center today because they damn sure ain't going to be in Vegas tomorrow night. We will be up in that joint, though, against the motherfucking San Antonio Spurs. It's going down. I'm excited about it. Gritty performance by New York Knicks. Not our best defense performance, but you cannot stop them buckets, ladies. Like I said, you cannot stop them buckets. 40-8 for Brunson, 29 for Cat, 24 for Abinobi. 3 players with 90 points, ladies and gentlemen, against a number 5 defense in the NBA. And don't got Deuce and Browder and Landry Shamet. It's going down in New York City. It is New York against everybody. Let's go, man. I am excited about this. Hey, Latoria, Fabian, what's popping? Thank y'all for jumping in the building. But overall, good game, man. I'm excited. Y'all can see I'm amped like crazy. You know, like I said, this is my born day. One for me. I'm good with this thing today. I'm excited, man. Knicks gave me a good born day present, and I hope they can give me the recap on Tuesday night. Other than that, it was good, man. Jalen Brunson had it going on and all that good stuff, man. So this good win by the Knicks. They started out a little sluggish, ladies and gentlemen, but Mike Brown called a timeout, put them boys in check. Then they came down, they handled their business. Because after that that San Antonio game, ladies and gentlemen, and that OKC game was fire. That man, literally, I sat there and watched that whole game. And Knicks gonna have a handful on Tuesday night, Shaw Powers, but it was nice though. Go ahead, my man.
Yeah, my bag. Yeah, man. What a good game. It was such a good game, man. I liked watching the game, and that San Antonio game was electrifying. And wow, you know, they've been cut twice now, and that West now it is scary over there. So who knows what might happen now over there? These guys beat them. You know, I mean, with Wemby not even playing what he played, not that many minutes. He was on a restriction.
A little more than that.
Yeah, he was on a restriction, and they came out. Their guards over there is big, man, and they played a young Castle and those guys, man. Salute to Hartwell. His I think that's his nephew over there, killing it. He's killing it over there, man. The old center over there is there now from the Celtics.
Yeah, my man. Who used to play for the Knicks?
Yeah. He's over there now playing good basketball. So I mean, let's get it, man. I think it's going to be an interesting game because I wasn't prepared to see them in it. I wasn't prepared to see them in it. I'm glad Wemby came back because Wemby put them over the top last night. This guy Wemby is phenomenal. Oh my God, this guy, it's a way to stop him though. You do have to put somebody small on. You see how Caruso played him last night. Mm-hmm. He had to use some same technique because he likes bringing that ball down to 6 foot something instead of keeping that up at 7 foot, 8 foot, whatever his arm stretch or something like that. He likes bringing it down. So good. I hope they seen what I just seen. So I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, real talk. It was exciting, man. I can't say enough. We just got to keep on doing what we're doing and keep building off these good habits. They learn. It seems like they learn the Mike Brown system more and more, and they really getting into it, man, and all that stuff. Man.
Another winning streak, you said, Devon?
Yes, indeed. Hey, thank you, Mr. Tito, for the birthday shout. I appreciate you, my man. Real talk. Salute to Peace of God, a lot wise. Nick Yak was good, my man, and everybody, man. I think we do got a good chance. I know they got a speed game there. But we gotta have to play bully ball against them. That's how the Knicks gotta beat San Antonio, ladies and gentlemen. We bigger than they are. They might be more guard oriented and all that, but I think we go bully ball against them. We got a problem, and you know, and we ain't scared of them now. Listen, what happened Christmas Day last year? Mikal dropped 40 on them.
Just saying.
Mikal dropped 40 on them. Had like 5 or 6 3-pointers.
Right. Somebody wasn't playing that game. Mikal went off that game, so.
Yeah, but let's talk about the good thing about the Orlando Magic win, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. Not that we wouldn't need it, but it's gonna be important at the end of the season. That's why I say these games matter because now we own a tiebreaker against them. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be important to go later on in the season, depending on where everybody end up and their standard at the end of the year. But being that we beat this 2-2, but we still own a tiebreaker against them, so that's a good thing. But we came and showed and proved last night. I think our guys did a good job of overall not playing their best defensive game. But played hard enough, and we really got to pop against them, man. So you know they got that young phenom down there, Wembanyama. He changes the game for them guys over there in San Antonio. But we're gonna go in there and bring some New York Knicks basketball up there. You know, I think it'll be hard for them against the Knicks when it comes to size-wise. I'm not even counting them out, ladies and gentlemen, because I truly believe that team is gonna be a problem for the next couple of years. They might get to the finals this year. Just due to the fact of the way they built, and that boy done missed a whole month. So, you know, you imagine when he get back into game sheet. Right now, I got him, Jalen Brunson. I'm missing 2 other guys in my MVP race this year so far. But, you know, we'll see them Tuesday. But what I thought was good last night, Shot Power, was just the instant non-stop attack for the Knicks and the way they moved that basketball. I've seen a couple of plays where the Knicks got some fast break point. They didn't even put the ball on the floor. Straight, just didn't even put the ball on the floor. They are who they are, and like I said, I just thought that these cats are about to really go on a run. Thank you, Crim's dad. He said Cavs about to lose to Charlotte in overtime. Oh God! So listen, y'all.
They what you call is hurt. They big guys hurt over there.
What's one? Mobley?
Not was it Mobley? Yeah, Mobley. Mobley's hurt.
Yep.
Mobley's hurt.
Okay. Yeah, salute to my man Ducky Fresh in the building. Real talk, man. Salute to everybody, man. But we in here, man. I know. Listen, I know everybody had a lot of pregame, but we in here with the recap. Let's wrap it up because, like I said, we in here. Knicks is in there. We seen this coming. You know, like I said, we seen this coming yesterday. I seen this shit coming. Like they ain't got nothing for us. They ain't got nothing for it.
You must not notice Devon got the death shirt on. I mean, not let me let you. He got the rest in peace shirt, you know. Let me say rest in peace, not the death shirt.
The dark drip, the funeral drip.
But the black guy, I should have went with him and stuff. I wasn't thinking, but yeah.
Black drip, funeral colors. You wait till we wear one Tuesday. Tuesday we wearing a real dark drip shirt. Yo, we going in for a funeral Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. But that's how we feel. But we feel good about the team, man. You know, we stay amped and giddy about the team because we believe they're a good team. And Nick showed improved last night. Like I said, we got two dudes last night. Damn, they dropped 70 points with two dudes. 29 and 40 for my 1A and 1A players. And I'm trying to tell y'all, don't too many teams got that in the East right now. We one of the few teams got two 1A players. Cavs got Donovan Mitchell. He's a 1A player. Everybody else ain't no 1A. Mobley ain't even a 1A player to me. You can go up and down the route. Maybe I would say at one time Philly, but Embiid ain't playing like a 1A player no more. You know what I mean? So Maxey looked like he 1A. But if you look up and down that East Coast, Knicks is one of the few teams that got two 1A players. And they got some great ancillary players around them, and we go hard. Garland, suspect. I don't know if he 1A. I think he's an all-star. I don't think he 1A. Jalen Brunson and Big Cat, I consider merging that
superstar. You can say it, Devon. Superstar.
Tatum, that's true, but Tatum ain't playing right now, though.
That's not Tatum. Not Tatum. That's
Tatum.
But I'm talking about our two guys are superstars, man.
Yeah. Tatum and Brown definitely superstars, but
they superstars.
But one of them ain't playing. We got two dudes right now
We got two superstars, man.
Putting it down.
These guys take over games, man. They take over games.
Man.
I think Cat look, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Cat look different. Cat playing a different style of basketball. He moving his feet a little bit better. He ain't sticking his hand in there, and he's starting to go straight up. He still get called for some foolish fouls, but they're not as blatant as it was before. I don't think Cat, if I'm not mistaken, let me not even talk. I know last night he didn't have more than 4 fouls. You know what I mean? I think the last couple of games he's been playing a lot better defense from my eyes. I gotta go check before I say that because I've seen it. But he's been playing better defense in my eyes. You know what I mean? And dominating. He's still grabbing doubles and stuff like that, man. He's dominating. So that's superstar status, man. He turned the game around. He was throwing it on them, flexing, doing all that stuff last night. That's domination right there, man. You know what I mean? So
fact shot power. Hey man, like I said, numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Brunson averaging 30 against them dudes, 40 and 8. 40 and 8. They don't got nobody out there on that team can hold Jalen Brunson. Suggs, Bain, I don't give a who y'all want to go up there. They ain't got nobody can hold Jalen. It's not too many people in the league can hold that dude. And you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till Deuce and Bride and Shamit get back. Once Deuce and Bride and Shamit get back, it's really on and popping then. You know what I mean? And I got a new name for my man. Let me throw that right there. Because he was in LA and he was up in them. He's Tyler Kolick. He catching licks, ladies. Tyler Kolick. And he catching licks out there. I probably had to do it to him, OG. Yo, Tyler Kolick catching licks out there. Where he like, listen, that inbound steal and that pass was ridiculous, bro. I mean, just to know that as soon as he stole it, he didn't even hesitate. He tapped it right to Mikal Bridges, and Mikal just rolled it. And that, to me, changed the whole momentum of that game last night. So I had to say all that, man. I love the way Tyler Cole is playing right now. He's gaining confidence. Like I said, when that door opened and you go through it, man. And I think he went through that door last night again. So good job by him. And Brian Acosta, as always, my brother, thank you for the super chat. So you see how giddy we are, man. Because like I said, we take this stuff serious, man. But we're good job by them. Anunoby 24. Defense on Bound Carroll, like we said early in the pregame, just make it hard. You won't be able to stop them, but make it hard on the shot powers. A lot of stuff we talked about in the pregame show yesterday came to fruition. You know what I mean? So that's good. That's good. You know that the Knicks we see the same thing that we think the Knicks could be good at, and they followed up on it and they executed it. And that's just great for us because I mean we see in the game the way they see it as well. And we not out here spitting no hyperbole. We're gonna call it the way we see it. And the way we see it was Orlando's a good team. Even if they had Franz Wagner. His 22 points, we missed Landry Shaman and Deuce and Brock combined 20-something points. So to me, it wouldn't have made a difference if he was there or not. That team don't come up for the Knicks. It ain't their time yet. It's the Knicks' time. Then they get their burn next year, the year after. But they ain't coming for the Knicks. So I'm happy about this thing. Real talk, man. Now let's go on, get to this thing in Shop Powers this Tuesday. We got a chance to get a cup, man. We got a chance to bring another some type of banner in the Garden. It's gonna be a fun game. I'm excited about that. But give me some thoughts on this game last night, man. What did you like about it? You didn't like about it. I see a lot of good things on here, other than some of our defense last night, but they still play pretty good.
The Knicks they still play in spurts. I mentioned this a lot last year about how they play in spurts, but now the spurts are a little bit extended. And when they dig in now, they really can get into you now. You know, they really dig into you when they need to. Mm-hmm. I mean, not every game that they get out there and have that killer mentality, but they don't like this team. They, in my opinion, the way they played this team last night, they played them like they were physical with them, driving the basketball, knocking people to the ground, hitting people, you know what I mean, and playing great defense, getting a lot of steals from a lot of players. I mean, getting in the cage, getting a lot of blocks from a couple of players. I mean, getting out, running the basketball. You know what I mean? And I like what I seen last night. I knew that I felt that the Knicks was going to come out and beat this team, punch them right in the mouth, because this is a team in the East, and they left a bad. They the first team to beat us at home, right? So all year long, every time I see them, I want to beat them up. So, and I'm so happy that the Knicks did that. And I mean, they went out there and they lost the lead a little bit. I think they got back up by a couple or something like that. It wasn't the wire, not like that. But then they dug right back in. It wasn't even a second. And like you said, that was a big play by Tyler Kolek on that inbounds play. That was I mean, what can you say, man? I mean, they're playing good basketball and they're playing on the string. And you got a lot of guys that are scoring a lot of points too. You know what I mean? OG is playing. This is what, second game back, third game back. He turned it up. But we knew that. We knew he was going to turn it up. We knew he was going to have a good game. Didn't we say he was going to have a good game? He said 40, but he said 40, but you know, he extended it a little something, but he had a great game. And I mean, he had a great game, man. And I like to see the way they play. And they're starting to look good together. Like I said, Cat's defense looks much better than me this couple of games, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm happy to see what the Knicks are doing, and I think they're still winning with players out, key players out. Right. Come on, this ain't it ain't like McCullough Jr.'s out or DeWar's out. Nah, Deuce McBride is what, 14, and then Shaman 20. That's 10 points or something like that. Come on. Yeah. That's them numbers right there. And you're not even talking about defense and the rebounds they get out there. They get gritty. So let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, New York Knicks. I mean, we're 16-4 in the last 20 games.
Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy, ladies and gentlemen? And even though he's giving us good minutes, but think about this, though. This is important. Deuce and Bride, 12 points a game this year. Landry Shaman was around 10. That's 22 points. The people who replace him not even getting near them numbers. That's why I say the Knicks is that dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody who's coming in for Deuce and Bride is giving you Deuce and Bride numbers right now. Nobody. And nobody is giving you Shaman numbers. Kolek giving you close to half of Shaman numbers, close around 5 or 6 points a game, but other than his facilitating and all that. But still, think about that. Yabusele not giving you them numbers. Nobody giving us Deuce and Bride's number. Who replacing Deuce and Bride now numbers? Nobody. And think who's giving you Shaman numbers right now since they've been out? Nobody. So can you imagine when them two dudes get back and them numbers be like that when they get back? This team is going to be scary to play, because now you're going to have two legitimate bona fide defenders in the second unit who both at the time they went out would shoot damn near 40% from downtown or better. That's why I think this team is going to be scary, ladies and gentlemen. And I think what I think might happen, and I think they might go small ball with Mitchell Robinson. Here's why I say that. They might get and let Tyler Kolek be the backup one. They might throw Clarkson at the 2. They might throw either Deuce or Shaman in there and roll with Mitchell Robinson, because they can always substitute them at a certain time. Like, they don't got to put all 5 of them at the same time. But I got a feeling if Tyler Kolek keep playing the way he playing, I think Mike Brown going to be hard to take him out of the lineup. So that means he ain't going to take Deuce out. He damn sure ain't taking Clarkson and Shaman out, because they deserve to play. The one that might get the odd man out right now because of the way he playing might be Yabusele. And I think they might go 4 guys with with Mitchell Robinson at the center spot. Just my thought. A thought on that. I don't know because even though you don't lose your spot because of injury, but it's going to be hard to justify not giving Tyler Cody some minutes. The way he playing. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes when everybody get back. Hopefully, he get to play. I don't know. I think the writing's on the wall with Yabusele. I think he wanted to go somewhere and play. He only had 4 minutes last night. He probably like, nah, I can't do this. So let's see how it goes. We got some interesting stuff to talk about going down the line. But other than that, man, what a great game last night. I'm giddy about it. You know what I mean? Like I said, and they played hard last night, and I just think it's going to be a good game. Tuesday night, yes, Tuesday night, 8:30. Let's see if we need to go out there and win this cup thing, man. I like our chances. That's a tough team over there. I like our chances. I think it's going to be two contrasting styles that game. We talk about it in the pregame show Tuesday. My contrast is they got a lot of guard play speed. We got some big boys up there. So we're going to have to put a lot of pressure on Wemby. What I do like about that matchup, though, I like that Karl Anthony Towns can also drag that boy away from that basket. I ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna say that for Tuesday. But we had some instant tidbits in that game that I think can help the Knicks win that thing. So I'm excited about it. Salute to everybody in the chat who I didn't get to salute out. Queen Darlene was good. Nick Yak, my man, what is popping? Dougie Fresh, you already know what's good, man. Salute to everybody in the building. I'm excited. My man Brian Acosta, thank you for the super chat. Latoria, what's good, sister? Good to see you as well. But yeah, man, Shop Power. This was a good game overall. We played gritty. We fought hard. I'll throw up the stats and everything in a few minutes. We won't be in long tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to get in and follow up on the game like we do. And I think it was a good win, Shop Power. And we throw up the stats in a minute. But let's go through some highlights right quick. Some of the things that we've seen in the game. Then I get back. I can take the other screen and throw some highlights up. But here goes some highlights from last night. I thought it was some interesting things, Shop Power. We can stay on and talk about it, me and you. But it was good though. It was just a good all around performance from the guys. The offense, they was in their bag. Let's get it. Here we go. Right, that's the first play of the game. Shot Power backdoor. My man, Big Cat, phenomenal passing. He was just doing his thing right there. Mr. Mitty right there doing what he doing. Just overall good. That Mitty is fire, bro. It's hard to stop that with that linky arms he got. So that was good as well. Put us back on the screen. I apologize for that, man. But yeah, Jalen Brunson doing what he do. He like, y'all done got nothing for this. 40 points. And Anobi face step back, bucket. Yeah, they're gonna be a problem in the East. I mean, in the NBA period, you ask me. There you go, Kolick. What? That was the play that saved the game right there to me.
That made a timeout. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. Yeah, that did make a move right there.
Robinson with 4 blocks in that game. Here you go. Look at this pass, Josh Hart, quarterback Josh Hart, bounce pass. That was nice. They was running and gunning, Shop Out. I tell you, they was running and gunning. Off the rebound, off the rip. There you go, Big Cat. Outlet pass. They didn't touch the floor, Shot. Look. Didn't even touch the floor. Woo! That was awesome right there. Awesome. Big Cat with another rebound. Push the ball up. Anunoby said, you don't want none. Yeah, that's what Suggs got hurt right there. look at these cats.
I was about to say go back, but don't even do it.
That pass for Anunoby, you didn't even see that one. Bang. The burner, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Throw him up there. Here you go. Body. Catch one. You ain't got nothing for him. I told you he ain't got nothing for you. Oh, Big Cat. Digging in your team trash in the alley, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to stay. I'll tell you about that one with the look at that form. Bang. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they was playing, man.
He going to cross over triple.
This was, yeah.
Oh, look at Mitch. Brunson, 8 assists on top of Mitchell Robinson. I'm telling you. Here go the one, though. Sit down. Throw it up there, Brunson.
That's another good play right here.
Yeah, that midi he got on this year.
He's trying to do that more often. He always got that, but right around that foul line, yeah.
Look at this dude right here. Watch this here. Bully ball, too. Bully ball. What? Look at this. Bully ball, ladies and gentlemen. Hard, too. Hard bully ball. I'm like, what? Good pass, Kolick. And it'll be like, good pass. These dudes is, come on now. There you go, ladies. There you go. Finish finals. Right on the roulette wheel. Finals, ladies and gentlemen. Final cup. Yeah, Chop out. They was in their bag last night, man. That offense, when they get it going, they get it going. I mean, they really get it going. So that's good to see. They are a unselfish team, racked up 28 assists. They having 27 on the season. So they did the thing they had to do. Like I said, this was against number 5 defense in the league too, Shot Power. That was impressed to me that you thought 132 last night on that team. And they supposed to be gritty like that. And with another thing, even before he got hurt late, though, Suggs had 25 points in the first quarter, had 1 point at the rest of the game.
Yep.
1 point the rest of the game. Salute to the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. Just overall gritty game. And they get their advance to the next round, Shot Power. But that was lit, though.
Yeah, another big stat, that no one, I can't see no one pay attention to, but they shoot about 30 free throws a night. They were down to 25 free throws. 5 points don't sound like much, but that's 5 more fouls on the New York Knicks. More people on the bench. Then that 5 points sound like a lot. That's 2-3 more fouls on Cat because of those fouls. And he's sitting down. He don't get the performance that he had last night. So good overall, everything from the Knicks, man. I like what they did, man. They really went out there and performed, man. That was one of the better games of the year. And that was, like I said, that you watch that game, it's like, yeah, went back to bed, like, woke up, like, let's go. Yeah. That's a good morning wake up. Knicks won, you can put on a Knicks something and walk out and be like, yeah, that's how you feel. Anyway. I feel good. I felt good about it, and as a Knicks fan, you should feel good about that win, especially that win last night against a team that I don't think the Knicks like.
Yeah, facts. Yo, salute to the chat. Walter White, we all right is in the building. Walter, what's good, my man? Good to see you, Mr. White. Salute to you as well. And King Supreme is in the building. D-Ray, what's good? Salute to my man, King Supreme is in the building as well. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to everybody, man. We feeling giddy about this thing. Rasul, everybody. God, everybody, we in here, man. We feel good about this thing, man. Because what we were seeing with our eyes starting to come to fruition. They starting to understand that Mike Brown system, ladies and gentlemen. They starting to figure it out. Now it's becoming like routine for them. And I just think that we got a bunch of unselfish players who go hard, and nobody's starting to get back into the form that he had kind of missed a little bit because he was out for that injury. You see he rounded into shape. The shot is falling. You see his springs is up there because one of them players, I thought Anunoby's about to catch 5 bodies, but he laid it up. His knees was up almost by the rim, damn man. I'm like, whoa. But I think he got at an N1. He got fouled or something, but he was up there though. So it's good to see that Anunoby's getting back into form after coming off that 9-game hiatus. And that's good to see. So overall, it's just a good look for the Knicks, man. I just hope that we can continue doing this thing and stay in rhythm. Right now, we're the hottest team going in the East. 5 games in a row, 18-7, 2 games behind Detroit. Detroit got a big game coming up against Boston this week. So we just got to really keep pecking away and try to get to where we got to go to. You know what I mean? All this good work in this NBA Cup, it just only leads to how we're going to want to play when we get to the playoffs. And right now, like Kat said, we playing good basketball. And we playing good basketball at the right time. We playing the basketball at the time when it means something for a cup. You know what I mean? And we won them. We 2 of the last teams standing. Last year we were one of the last 4 teams standing. You know, but now we right there. So I'm happy. I'm giddy about it, man. We're gonna break the stats down and everything like that in a few minutes. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, it just was a good game. Seen a lot of good things. I still think what I was happy about, though they not a good 3-point shooting team, I think we did good in that area as well. So I'll put that up as well and all that. I think they made it hard on Bane. Had some crazy flicking shots though. I mean, he was like laying, but still he didn't have a dominant game that changed.
Exactly. He had no 37-point game when I'm
right. And Suggs, his like I said, he came out the gate hot, but then after that timeout by Mike Brown, he scored 1 point after that the rest of the game until he went out because of whatever happened to his leg and all that. So overall, John Carroll got it going a little bit more in the second half, but I still think my man made a hard-on, a great job. Anunoby, that defense player could have went to a lot of people. Mitchell Robinson had 4 blocks, ladies and gentlemen. It could have went to a lot of people, but I'm glad they gave it to Cat because Cat had been playing some good basketball on the defense side of the ball lately. And it's really more about the effort. You know what I mean? I think his effort is what's important to me, and he blocking the 1 or 2 shots here and there. If him and Mitchell Robinson can give it a 4 or 5 blocks a game, that changes everything for the Knicks. That's why I was so happy about Mitchell Robinson last night, ladies and Shop House, because he doing what he did maybe 2 years ago, 3 or 4 blocks in a game. You know what I mean? And them things always translate to fast break points. You know what I mean? And all that. Without the other team setting their defense, we can get out on that break and get up there and get some buckets. And I think they did a good job of that last night. Salute to him. Salute to Mikael, been doing it all year. Ananobi's doing it. Overall, this is a great game. It wasn't a greater defense performance, but was enough to get the job done. You know what I mean? And salute to the Knicks, real talk, man. So let's get it, man. Yo, salute to the chat. Y'all hit that button for your brothers, man. We ain't here, man. We in the building. Y'all in the building. Knicks is in the building. One more to go, ladies and gentlemen. One more to go. And then after that, we get back on our grind in the regular. It's going to be crazy. Shout out to every other game we got after this. The 17th, the 19th, the 21st, the 23rd, the 25th, the 27th, the 29th. After this Cup Series, the Knicks play every other night, all the way past Christmas into January. So we definitely got to be on our game. But I'm glad we're hitting our stride right now because we're going to have some interesting games coming up in the next 10 games. I'll throw that up one day this week. We'll talk about it. But so far, so good. One step at a time.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not worried about any of these new teams coming out, man. The Knicks are ready to play some basketball. Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens. Tuesday is going to be an interesting game. Playing a big team. This team in the San Antonio is going to be a problem in the West.
Facts.
I mean, they just beat the team that they lost to an East Coast team, right? I forgot. Damn, I seen that as a stupid stat. And I forgot that stat. I think they lost to an East Coast team. Didn't they lose? OKC.
They lost to San Antonio last night. And that first game they lost the season.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yep. But real good. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that they're gonna be a strong out in the West, and they're gonna be a strong out. Wembanyama's gonna come back strong, and they got a nice crew, man. They got a nice little crew. They got some shooters. They got some guys that play defense. They got some guys that like to play some good ball. So they're gonna be something to watch out. They changed my mind. I don't want to say they opened my eyes to another team coming out of the West this year. I can say that.
Yep, they're gonna be a problem. Well, let's go over the stats right quick. Ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks is on the left side and they on the right side. New York Knicks shot 74% from the track. We left 8 free throws out on the floor too. So that's going to show you, even when we missed 8 free throws, we still scored 132. But damn, that 2-pointer shot power, we shot 69%. And we only shot 7 for 20 from downtown, 35%. Overall in the game, the New York Knicks shot 61% from the floor. We were banging that defense up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm serious. That was the number 5 defense in the association, ladies and gentlemen. We gave it to them hard last night. They shot 68 from the charity stripe, 58% from the 2-point area, 31 for downtown, because that's not their strong suit. Shot how we held them to 46% from the floor. Good job. I take that in a heartbeat. 41 rebounds. Everything else was pretty consistent with the whole thing. We had 41 rebounds. They had 41 rebounds. We had 8 rebounds. They had 12. We had 20 assists. They had 20 assists. We had fewer turnovers, 9 steals. We had 7 blocks. 4 of them was Mitchell Robinson right there. So that was a good job by Mitchell and Towns and them. 23 fouls overall. That wasn't bad, neither. I think we did a good job not fouling so much last night. If you look at the box score, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the individual players for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson, 40 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 39 minutes. 8.8 score so far scoring. Great job. Karl-Anthony Towns, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Great job by him last night. OG, 24, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Mikael Bridges, 16, 3 and 3. These guys was on it, man. Josh Hart, 12, 6 and 6. Mitchell Robinson, ladies and gentlemen, 17 minutes, 5 points, 9 rebounds, 4 block shots in 17 minutes. 17 minutes. We hope the Knicks can sign this dude. But man, let me tell you, good God Almighty, man, listen. Tyler Colin, 4 big points, 3 big rebounds, but most of all, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, I meant to say, 16 minutes, and he controlled the pace of the game real well for the New York Knicks. Jordan Clarkson, 2 points, no rebounds, 1 assist, 13 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we did this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players had an impact on that game, and the New York Knicks scored 132 points. That is crazy to me. It really is. But that was a good job by them, man. And if you look at the numbers of Jalen Brunson, like I said, his field goals, he shot 67 from the charity stripe, 64% from the 2-point area, 40% downtown. God. Karl-Anthony Towns, 29 points, 9 free throws, 7 for 7 from the floor, 100%. And he shot 50% from downtown. But here's the crazy thing. Anunoby, 5 for 6 from the charity stripe, over 50% from downtown. He shot 75% from downtown, ladies and gentlemen. 3 for 4 from downtown. Mikael Bridges, quiet night, but still 2 free throws, 100%. He shot 50% from the floor, and he only took 1 3-pointer. Josh Hart, no points, no free throws, shot 75% from the floor, and he missed all his 3-point shots. So that's cool. But Mitchell Robinson, though, great job by him. I think he's gonna be okay for that free throw line. I think there's gonna be a couple games where he knocked down 2 when he needed. So good by him. But just to say all that to say without Jordan Clarkson's production and Yabusele's production, so you put Deuce Bride in there, you put Sherman in there, they could have threw 150 up on the Deuce probably. So that's a great job overall with them guys. Rebounding was astounding 9 for Robinson. Carl Town 8, 6, 6, 4. Everybody got a rebound set for Clarkson. That was good as well. But them blocks, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchell Robinson 4 blocks, Carl 1, Onobi and Hart have 1. Fewer turnovers, not bad. Brunson 8 assists, Hart 6, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just overall shot power. I was happy with what they did overall. I think Anunoby was doing well with the plus minus. Brunson +3, Hart -1, Anunoby +14, Kyle Tola +18, the highest one. He was killing it. Mikal 9, 12, 6, -5 for Yabusele, and +4 for Mitchell Robinson. Great job overall, shot power. You can't be mad at that box score right there. So we just got to hope that all this stuff translate and keeps going and going. I think we're gonna be okay. But overall, that was a good look for the Knicks.
They did everything. They pushed the pace when they needed to. They slowed the pace down when they had to. They grabbed all the rebounds that they needed to. And I mean, free throw, could have been better. I mean, they had to be over 37% from 3-point land and over 27 assists. Those numbers like that from the New York Knicks, that means we winning. I mean, and if we can continue to keep that 10 around 10 in defense, so we're 10 now. I thought we was 12th. We like 10th. I mean, we might have dropped down a little bit. I don't know, but we were 10th when we started last night. And defense, we're playing good defense. That's good defense. 10th. We're in the top
10
ratio.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. You know what's crazy, and I don't think I don't even think it changed that much. Here's the reason why I don't think it changed that much, because overall their field goal percentage was only 46. So we might have gave up a couple of more points in our defense percentage, but I mean defense standard, but their percentage was only at 46. So that's not bad, but they shot 31 from downtown as well. So I think we did pretty good in that. I think Sutter just had it going real hot that earlier. But let me shout out Drip though. Drip was good. Drip more, not less. My man's in the building, and everybody salute everybody in the building. I didn't want to leave nobody out because I seen the brother name pop up, but Drip was popping, my man. Overall, man, it's just good feeling, ladies and gentlemen. I know we still got a long way to go, but to get through the 25 games, and we right where we at. If we can get we still on pace. If we get what am I looking at? 2015, 30 and 10, then we still on pace to do what we thought we were going to do, win that 60 games. Because right now we went and got by the 2 games, the 2 games over that 15-5, and we went 14-7, something like that, the first 21 games. But now we done went on that streak. So hopefully we could beat Wemby and them, and then get ready to go home and do some work in MSG pretty soon, man. But overall, good performance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about everything, man. But it's gonna be popping definitely Tuesday night. So we all got to stay locked and loaded and get this thing going. And Chop Hall, I think it's gonna be a phenomenal game. And I know we got a lot to talk about on a pregame Tuesday night. So I'm gonna be locked in. But anything else in that game that kind of that you were excited about that you didn't think that was gonna happen, or you kind of felt like whatever happened, you kind of seen it coming?
I mean, we talked about it. We thought OG was going to get 40. I mean, he didn't get 40, but he had a really good game. Mm-hmm. My prediction for the game was for the Knicks to go 125 points. They succeeded that. Right. I talked about Tyler Kolek being the player. I said I don't know if I threw a number out for him, but I thought he was my player for the game. He contributed big time. He looked good out there, passing the ball, getting people in the flow, staying out there, keeping the ball moving. No problem. Mm-hmm. I'm happy the Knicks won. We move on to go up against what I thought would have been OKC, but against the new juggernaut in the West.
Right.
They the juggernaut, man.
Yep. I think a lot of people thought the same way, because I damn sure did. I didn't know how Wemby was gonna come back after being off a month hiatus with the calf or whatever he had dealing with, whatever sprain he had. But man, for that dude to play them less amount of minutes and produce like that, you know, he just a nightmare matchup down there, no matter how you put it. So we just gonna have to what we're gonna have to do. What I think the Knicks are gonna have to do is we got to make sure our 3-ball game is on, our mid-range game is on, because he's gonna cause a problem down there when it comes to trying to get. But don't get me wrong, that don't mean you don't stop going after him. Because I think Big Cat got enough body, you know, to go at Wemby and hit him. You know, if he hit him, you know, don't try to shoot no floaters. Don't try to do none of that. He gonna do that shit right now. Right, go at him with the body. Get the body check first. Once they get the body check on them, then you go up. But if he hit your body first,
and don't feel bad, if you get your shot blocked, because this guy blocks everybody's shot. He blocked everybody's shot.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait to tomorrow, man. I have to talk about that thing on the pregame show, because it's gonna be like. And Chris Rose, my man, Chris, was good to see you, my man. Appreciate that, man. Like Chris said, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like and subscribe for your brothers, man. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it. Great time to be a Knicks fan. We came out the gate with it, you know, with all this being said, ladies and gentlemen. This is a new coach, new system, and they starting to figure it out. They starting to figure it out a little bit at a time, and like I said, I can only imagine. Can you imagine if it wasn't no Anunoby, Deuce and Bryant, or Shaman injuries? I know if it was a split and everything, but I'm just saying, in the real world, they got a good system there. They got a good team, and I'm excited about this thing, ladies and gentlemen. And don't get me wrong, we don't bring our A game on any night. Somebody can smack us around. The Knicks if Knicks don't come play hard every night, they can get beat just like they got beat any other time this season. They ain't invincible, but you still got to give them credit for what they doing. I do remember that drip more. Cat did the Wemby on Christmas. Him and Mikal. I think. When I'm saying Mikal had 40 that game. So he had 40. Noah Rican, my man. What is good, bro? Peace. Noah Rican, my man. Good to see you, my brother. He in the building with us as well. Yeah, man. And then the year before that, Jada Brother dropped 60 on him. But it's a different time, different year. Yeah, you ain't kidding about that one. Size 9, about that for real. But I tell you what though, real quick, I know this ain't got nothing to do with the Knicks because I'm size 9. How about them Sanders, Divine? Thank God Giants avoided that. I'm gonna tell you something though. But the Giants next year, real quick, just to get off the topic, they're gonna be a problem when Scatterboo and Malik Neighbors get back. Right. That dude Johnson. That they got a tight end they're going to be there. They got a wide receiver that's going to be pure. All depends who they bring in as a coach. They're going to be a problem, bro. The Giants going to have a good team. I hope that defense can come back and they get the right coach. They got to get the right coach. Because I was watching some plays today, like I'm like, yo, Mike Cleave, you can't be the coach because you was making some I'm like the fuck. But anyway, on that Giant note, I'm just happy about the Giants, man. They going to be all right, though, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to wind up with a good pick. Because they're gonna be in the top 4 or 5 maybe. They could get the number 1 pick. They got a chance to wheel and deal next year. They just got to get the right coach in. I don't know who it's gonna be, but it better not be
That's the start. That's the start right there. New coach.
They got to get.
They got some pieces there. They do got some pieces. Let's grease them and let them marinate. You know what I mean? Let them work it off and stuff like that. But they got some good pieces.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's all good, man. I'm liking that. But right now, it's all about the orange and blue skies, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Knicks, that was a good one. I'm psyched. I'm psyched about these boys, man. I can't say it enough today. Like I said, Shot Powell, I was sitting there like I said, Shot Powell's like, all I want y'all to do is give me this win for tomorrow for my born day. Y'all give me that on good. You give me that on good, man. And they went out there performed last night. They just got to give me the icing on the cake. I'll blow out the candles Tuesday night, man. But it was all good, man. Good win by them. But other than that, man, it was just a good night to be a Knicks fan. I was happy with Mitchell Robinson. Like I said, that's the Mitch I want to see on 4 blocks. If Mitch can give me 2 solid blocks, because that 1 block changed the momentum in that game. The one I think somebody was going to the back, he threw it on the backboard and blocked it. I forgot who it was, but see that block to me.
The little young dude.
Yeah.
I think he was going. He went around somebody, and Mitch came from the backside.
Yeah,
pinned it up his thing, slapped it back. We got the rebound, pushed it down court.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He dashed the Mitchell Robinson. We need them 2 block shots a game. Because like I said, them block shots is the way you get your pace going. You get the block shot, they get up and down the court. The other team can't set their defense. You know what I mean? Now they can't set their defense, and then you get to go out there and get them easy buckets like they getting. So great. One that the block shot my man had on. Bane was good. Carl F. Towns. He was rugged too, man. He was flexing on off. He was flexing.
He's been like that. I gotta give a big shout out to Josh Hart today. I don't want to. Oh, you can't see the box anyway, but since y'all can't see the box, that's good. Thank you, Josh Hart, because I'm on it today with the originals. Either you can't see the box, so at least you know what it is. The originals.
KNICKS, we all right.
Yeah, the originals and stuff. He got in the box. I have it anyway. He got me giving that box of Mike and Ike's.
Yeah. Jay Chosen in the building. Super my man. AP as always, my dude. What's popping? Was good to all you brothers, man. Appreciate it coming in. I'll open up in a minute. We ain't gonna be on long, but I'm gonna open up for Jake and get in here. I know Jake got some things he want to holler at us about. If you want to get on, I'll throw it in a minute. Jay Chosen, my brother. But yeah, Shot Powers, just overall good win. Just a good win. Take it as you get it. Gritty, hard, lighten it up. Couldn't deal with the big boys we had down there. But I think we talked about earlier in that day, I was like, this is gonna be an upfront game. It's gonna be an upfront game. This is gonna be a body of the big bodies. And because Jalen Brunson is a big body, ladies and gentlemen, he's just playing back there. But his points count for points in the paint. And points in the paint, that when he gets you them points, then Cat get you them points, and Anobi get them your points. The Knicks don't never have a problem scoring in the paint just because of Jalen Brunson getting in there. And he scores a lot in the paint as well. So I just thought it was an overall good look, real talk. Super my man Paris was good to my man. Good to see you. Appreciate you. He said most impressive thing to me was Orlando looked defeated with 4 minutes left. Yeah, facts. That's that's real talk right there, Paris. I think we took the win out they sell after a while. Because even when they made runs, they couldn't do nothing with us. They couldn't do nothing with it. They were like, they tried to make a little mini run. Knicks like, okay, let me clamp this shit down and get back at it. It was just it's a good thing, man. Salute to the Knicks, man. Real talk. So we got to keep this flame going, man. We got to keep this fire going, y'all. Keep this fire, desire going. Keep it burning, man. Because we're gonna need all this energy on Tuesday. But it's gonna be a contrast of styles, ladies and gentlemen. But I do like what the Knicks are doing. I like our chances of going there and win that game. It ain't gonna be easy because them boys play good like that. But I'm gonna say about my smoke for Tuesday night. But that was
pull the next 10 games, Devon.
Sure, absolutely, I definitely will. But yeah, that was a good one, Shop Howard. I'm looking forward to this. This one coming up. Let me get the next 10 games up there, like Shop said. We can see what the Knicks is gonna be up against moving forward. Listen, let me bring the brother here, Jay Chosen. What's good, my man? What's popping, my dude?
What's popping, Knicks? Knicks family, what's good? Yo, we gotta be hyped right about now. I know you are. I'm hyped, right? Hyped. Where we took them, they look. I don't know if you looked at them. They look sad. They look defeated. They look like they were hanging their heads. Like not even just the fourth quarter. Like for a minute, they took the lead for a minute. Then we just took it right back from them and just. There was several times in this game that I felt like we snapped their heart. You know what I mean? Just took it out. Boom. Some Mortal Kombat stuff. Get over here. Like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was bugged out.
Facts.
And we called that. We were talking about that yesterday big time, how much our big guys meant because they had so much length.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked to me like they might have a lot of length. I mean, look at Brunson don't care about that stuff. We said that already. 40 points. We said that. You could be 6'10", 7'10", 8'10". But it was our big man. Mitch played an excellent game. And Cat played an excellent game. OG played an excellent game. I mean, they all look, I'm happy about it all. Everybody, we'll talk about it, but
Yeah, real talk. Let me shout out my man in the chat. Barry, what's good, my man? Appreciate you coming in here, man. Like I said, Paris, my brother Paris is in the building. Real talk, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to the chat, man. AP, the Queens is in the building. Darlene, everybody in the building. We in the building. Knicks in the building. It don't get no better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks went out there and smoked these boys like I thought they would. Listen, they fought, but I just didn't think they had enough for us. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, no Deuce and Bride, no Landy Shamit, and they still dropped 132. That's why our defense gave up 120. So you can imagine when them two dudes get back, that defense gets better. It's gonna be interesting to see. I think Mike, we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna throw up the schedule like Shop Powell said, but we got a dilemma on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, and I think the dilemma is Yabusele. It's a dilemma. He's not happy. He's
And we
frustrated with the minutes. What do we do in that situation with that moving forward? That's going to be a really interesting. Like I said, he is truly not happy with his minutes. He only had 4 minutes last night, and that's what's so scary to me, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Knicks smoked these dudes last night, and only had like 7 guys get points, and threw up 132
with no backup power forward,
right?
Because he's unhappy and getting 4 minutes.
Yep. So I think that's something that we got to deal with. But let's look at the Shot Power. So let's look at the schedule. I think that's going to be interesting moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. Shot Power, just to let you see where we at. They got San Antonio on the 16th. Then we go to Indiana. Then we got 2 home games in a row. We got Philadelphia and Miami. Then we go to Minnesota. Then we come back home for Christmas. The Christmas Day game against the Cavaliers. Then, like I said, everybody, we playing every other night pretty soon. Like, listen, after tonight, we got the 21st, the 23rd, the 25th, the 27th, the 29th, the 31st. Then we got 2 days off. Then we got the second and the third, which is back-to-back, Atlanta and Philly at home. So, Shot Power, this is interesting to me. I love to get this game. Obviously, we want this the biggest one right here, the San Antonio game. Indiana, they playing damn. They're not the team they were last year because of Holiday, but they're not where their record is, but they still got some good talent down. They playing pretty hard down there. So we got to go out there to Indiana and try to win on the road. I'm looking forward to the Philly game, and we got to play Miami again in the Garden. So I say all that to say, if we win that San Antonio game, the Knicks could be on Dan and going a 9-game winning streak trying to get to Minnesota. And obviously Minnesota, they owe us one because we beat them. So they owe us one. They're gonna be yanked for that. And then we got down to mention them on a Christmas Day game. So that schedule is kind of interesting, and we'll see how it goes. But I think a lot of you games. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, next 6 games, I'm going New York Knicks. Let me go 4.
Read them out. I can't really see them. Read them one more time.
The first one is San Antonio Spurs Tuesday.
Right.
Then on the 18th, which is Thursday, we got the Indiana Pacers in Indy.
Okay.
And here's a crazy. That's a back-to-back game because then the next day we in the Garden we got Philly in the Garden.
So the back-to-back is Indy Philly.
Yeah, Indy Philly, but the Indy game is on the road. The Philly game would be in the Garden.
Yeah, that one's an interesting game. I'll talk.
Yeah, exactly. I know you're going there. I got you on that one too.
Yeah.
Then we got Miami after that at home. Then we go to Minnesota for one night. Then we come back home Christmas Day for Cleveland so far. And then after that we go to Atlanta, we go to New Orleans. But we got to win many games we can right now because the schedule's going to start kind of getting a little bit crazy going into the new year. But all that, I think we go do what we do though. Shop House and J Children. I'm not too much concerned about none of that stuff. To be honest with you, they just got to play their game every night and get a popping shot.
Yeah, these games are games that we need to play. The hard games for me is that February, March, when we start going to the West Coast and all that. That look a little something, but I'm not afraid. You know what I mean? Because we're playing better away. We just won away right now in Las Vegas. So let's get it. I think the Knicks we're gonna start seeing the change around, and this is a perfect segue to seeing how much space that we can put in between the third place team and how much can we catch up to the first place team. Because I know I'm a homer tonight. I wore orange all day today. I went out with my Knicks gear on and all that stuff. I think the Knicks right now is on a tear, and I think we're gonna see 9, 10, 11 game. We're already 5 games in. I think we in my fandom tonight, I think we beat San Antonio and the next 4 teams after that. And I think we beat everybody until we get to Christmas and beat the crap out of Cleveland at 12 o'clock. Salute J Boogie for that. You know what I mean? At 12 o'clock game, I think we smacked the crap out of them. You know what I mean? So let's get it. I'm cocky now with it now because the Knicks are a good team. The Knicks lose, it's like, yeah, they didn't lose. They just learned something. They didn't. Okay, they just learned something. Don't worry about it.
And let me ask you a question, Jay Children and Shop
Yeah.
House. Do y'all think Deuce and Brad be back before the Christmas game?
Yes.
You think so? Okay. Well, I'm even more giddy.
I'm gonna say this. I think that the Knicks have learned from Mitch to make sure that they come back when they're fully ready.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So-
this ain't the old regime.
Right, but I'm still saying that how important a player is to the team, they will take their time to make sure, especially if we're on a run and we're doing it with or without them. If Deuce is back for that game, that would be the best thing that could ever happen. If he's not, then he's still getting better, and that's the best thing that could ever happen. So to me, either way, it's fantastic. But yes, it would be a Christmas gift. You know what I mean? Definitely a Christmas gift.
Yep.
I want him at 100%. Can we agree on that? I want him at 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't bring him back till he's ready.
Back.
Bring him back till he's
Don't
ready.
bring back no 68%. I don't want that.
Don't
You
rush
good.
yourself. No need to rush yourself. We're doing it right.
Yes, indeed. Hey, size 9. We did play one West Coast team. We played the Minnesota Timberwolves. We did play Minnesota. We beat them. So we did. I think we play them twice or once. We played them once. I think we did play them.
I feel like we played them once at home and
Twice.
Twice. We played them twice.
We beat them over there, and then we beat them in the Garden. We beat Julius Randle and them in the Garden.
That's
Julius
right.
went off for the first half.
And they playing good. They right there in the standing as well. They are playing pretty good basketball. So like I said, you play whoever in front of you. You don't duck no smoke. You go get it. And right now, the standings right now, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks is 18-7, 14-7 in the conference, 13-1 at home, 9-1 in the last 10 games, 5-game winning streak. The next team behind us, Boston Celtics, they 15-10, 14-10. Philadelphia Magic 15-11, Raptors 15-11, Heat 14-11, Cavaliers 15-12. The New York Knicks are literally 11 games over 500, and everybody else is 5 games over 500, 4 games over 500, 4 games over 500. So we in a good spot right now, man. We got it's us in Detroit right now. You know what I mean?
That's it.
It's us in Detroit right now. And don't get me wrong, I think a lot of teams will finally get there. But right now, like we said, it's us against everybody. But when I brought up that Yabusele, I think you wasn't knowing Jay Children and me and Shop Powell. We talked about the Yabusele thing earlier. Do you see? I'm gonna ask you this question. I think do you see the Knicks if the Knicks move him? And I don't want to move him. I think the man still could turn it around, but because of Yabusele's situation, do you think the Knicks go small second unit with Mitchell Robinson, meaning that Tyler Kohler backs up Brunson? Then you go, let's say Clarkson, Shamet, and Deuce, and Mitchell Robinson. That's some 3-point shooting for your ass with a playmaker there. Would you be good with that if something happened where they move Yabusele? Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, he got 4 minutes last night. 4 minutes.
And
so
4 shabby minutes.
Right, and he's not injured or nothing. He's not injured or nothing. Right. That's got to be a little concerning to me. And I think Yabusele can get it going. I don't know, but I don't know. It just don't look good for Nish. Jay Children. What's your thoughts on that lineup I talked about? Because it seems like it's going to be hard not to give Coley no burn.
Right.
He earned his burn. You know what I mean?
He earned the burn.
And you can't definitely ain't losing Deuce and Brod and Sham not losing their spots because they was part of this thing that really had it going. What's your thoughts on that? Give me your thoughts on that with the Yabusele and that situation with Tyler Kohler.
What I think they would do in that situation, honestly, is I think their smartest move, because you're losing, even though he's not doing anything, you're still losing a guy who he's supposed to get rebounds, set picks, do those things. When they come back, if Yabusele is gone, if they cut him, they trade him, they do whatever they do with him, I really believe Deuce starts and Hart comes off the bench. And the reason why I say that is you add another man who could rebound, who could play a little bit big, probably playing that 4 slot because he could, stick some people, push some people around, and Deuce could play in the 2 hole, so on and so forth. Though it could be a mismatch anyway. That's why I call it the Lego team. You could literally move everything around, right? Think about this. We're playing literally without him anyway. Right? At one point we were talking about, imagine we get 15-5. Well, we're more than that now. It's different. we play without him anyway. He's not really there. Is 4 minutes part of it? It's like not there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they look good. I love the Mitch off the bench. I love it. I think it's like when you're young, you get into a beef with somebody a little bit older, and you be like, all right, wait right here, and you go back and get your big cousin or somebody, and they way bigger. And Mitch come in, and it's like that. Mitch come in, and he's like, okay, block, okay, grab rebound, okay, got it. And I just think that we look good. I listen. I have a rough time with that. I like Hart in the starting lineup. I definitely do. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, I think they'd be comfortable. Who would be the second biggest person in that lineup? Clarkson?
I think Clarkson might be. I think Clarkson's like 6'5", maybe 6'4". I don't know. I'm not sure, but I do think they got good wingspan. So even Deuce Riot being 6'1" got a good wingspan. So I would say, I think Clarkson pretty much. Clarkson might be the longer. Shaw Powers, real quick. Let me ask Shaw Powers a question. And Drip Moore, we talked about that earlier. I'm glad you brought that up. I would trade I kid you not. If Yabusele Shaw Powers is not gonna perform, I don't know. I'm not saying trade Yabusele, but what it seems like. A matter of fact, it's a report right there on the thing. This is Yabusele saying, not Divine saying. I just want to make that clear. It's right here. Let me see where I see that. Oh yeah, Yabusele on the Knicks road. To be honest, it's frustrating. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on the quote of Yabusele? Frustrating. It is because he should be frustrated. The man want to play.
And himself though.
But like Drip said, I don't got a problem trading him for Precious Achiuwa. Precious Achiuwa is 6'8", 6'9".
Take that right now. Why? Take it back right now.
The reason why I would do what Drip Moore said, me and Shaw Power talked about the same thing earlier, Drip. So I'm glad you brought that up because you got Mitchell Robinson. This would be a better team. How would I say? Second unit last year, except for Clarkson is in the mix now. So you got Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achiuwa, Clarkson, Shamet, and Deuce McBride. That's not a bad. You got some size up there. He's a good defense. Precious Achiuwa will block some shots, do them things, Shaw Powers. And I think he might flourish in this system compared to Tim's system, Shaw Powers. Precious Achiuwa and Mike Brown's system might be, he don't shoot the ball like Yabusele from three, but being that Yabusele's not getting the burn, Shaw Powers, what's your thoughts on that? Or do you think, and I meant to ask you this to put in this equation. If you do trade Yabusele and Pacone Daddier together, that's about what, $8 million? Well, what's your thoughts on that? And could you see that happening if this thing don't go the way it goes?
I mean, it is something to talk. Look, we talked about it, man. It's not that Yabusele is not a good basketball player. All right, I've been, do some homework. Yabusele is more of a half-court style basketball player.
Facts.
He is more of a down low, beat you up with his body. Yep. And all that stuff. We not that team no more. We are up and down the court. We make moves quick. We pass the ball a lot, and we shoot open shots. If we don't get the open shot, we drive it to the hole, and we're very effective driving it to the hole. We do not. It's the only person that really do a back down game, in my opinion, is we all know it's Cat. Cat get the ball. Cat will throw you on his hip. But who else does that? OG does it a little bit, but he usually shooting the fadeaway jump shot. If he gets by you, he's going right to the hole no matter what. So we all know these things. Yabusele, Divine made this point back a while back about Yabusele coming here before Mike Brown was hired. Because in my opinion, I think that's a great point because I don't think Yabusele would be here. I think that we might have tried to keep Precious with $5 million. That's what Precious is getting now. Precious would have been like, F it, I'll stay here. This is New York. You know what I mean? And I already know the crew. I don't got to move nothing. I ain't got to do nothing. I stay $5 million. And I think he's a more up and down the court type of guy because remember what he does a lot. He grabs the ball, gets the rebound, and goes a hole and slams on you from a pass. I mean, he's moving in the cut. And that's what we do now. We do not play back down. We do not play back down basketball here often, only with Cat. I mean, Brunson, he gets you on the hip and back you down too, but different style of backing you down. You know what I mean? Now, big man is backs you down to the paint. Brunson backs you down from the outside and brings you down to the paint, in my opinion.
Yep, right. That's why right there, I just wanted to put it out there, let you know that it ain't really nothing that we just thinking. Yabusele says, guards and Yabusele are Knicks road. To be honest, it's frustrating. I'm a competitor, very difficult situation, but that's life. Can't complain. We're winning. Would be selfish to only think about myself. Good group. I don't have many answers. I try to stay in shape and be ready.
That's good. That's a very good answer, because that's exactly what he needed to say.
He should run for politics.
But he's dead on though. He's 100% right. I think that's truly who he is. He is really. I would be too. Listen, I would be frustrated too, because as a competitor, I would feel the same way. I don't think nobody should want to sit on the bench and not get no minutes. Nobody. If you in the wrong sport. I think he's sincere about that, but he's rightfully so. He's 100% dead on with that. You know what? He's a team player. The team is playing good. I think. Don't get me wrong. He might be frustrated. He might want to leave, but at the same time, he made a commitment to the Knicks, and he got to honor that until they get now. He might go to Mike Brown or excuse me, Shaw Powell, Mike Brown or Leon. Say, Leon, listen, I appreciate y'all guys, but I want to go have an opportunity to play, and right now I'm not getting no burn. That's a professional way. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's why the door is always open. That's what Brown say, right?
Yeah, you got to be civilized about it. You got to be civilized about it. Be respectful about it, because this shit hurt. I know you want to play, and go out there and So it's tough, man. It really is when you're an NBA ball player and you feel like you deserve minutes. And I love Yabo, and it ain't even over. He might wind up getting in the groove, but right now, salute to Mike Brown, because if he's not playing good, ain't nothing you could do. Ain't nothing he could do. If he's not playing good, then you can't put him in there and have it affect the winning, because winning comes before everything. It ain't about the name on the back; it's about the name on the front. And I don't care who you are. If you stinking it up, you don't supposed to play. So, and I do believe.
Let me just say.
Yep.
No. Okay, you do believe?
Oh yeah. One thing that I'll let you go. The interesting thing is also he could be. We always talk about the young guys. He could be taking them Hot Purdy minutes away.
100%. So you just kind of beat to where I was going.
Great minds think alike. You know how we do it. And I'll follow up on that. That's the dilemma, Shaw Powell, because he's not playing. Jay Children, Shaw Powers. Hot Purdy been playing some pretty good games lately, but now Mitchell Robinson and Cat got that center spot locked down. It's locked down. You know what I mean? So where does that leave Hot Purdy? And where does that leave Yabusele? So I think to me, if we need Yabusele to be Yabusele, because I still think it got to be Mitchell Robinson, Yabusele, and the other three guys. But if it's not going to be that, then you take him and Bacone Daddier. That's $8 million, and you move him and see what you can get for that, because you might could get an $8 million dude. I don't know if they're going to give you a Yabusele again, but you never know. You never know. Shaw Powers, Jay Children, but Jay Children. That's my thought on that. I don't know what else to say about that other than that. If he ain't gonna play, might as well trade him. That's how I look at it.
I'm follow up on that. Hakaporty's a block machine when he gets time. When he's time, he's a block machine. He's actually doing something for us. He's a plus for what he does in the minutes that he puts. So you take a guy that we just gave about $12 million to, and you're literally doing the same thing you're doing with the kids. You're giving them 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes here and there for that money. It's a waste of money. It's not financially. It's not business business. We're talking about business the other day. In the business world, that's a loss. You're not taking. That's a loss. He's literally doing exactly what any other end of the bench guy could do, instead of being productive and being what he should be, the backup for. He is doing. I'll take over for a minute while you take a little breather. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, I always look at it like this. We could look at it like we could play Mitch and all the guards, but we do know that probably OG will stay in for a little while and Mikhail will stay in for a little while. So maybe 3 at a time will come in, and then 2 at a time will come in. I don't think we'll have a problem with. We don't have a problem right now with Yabo not playing or playing only 4 minutes. We definitely won't have a problem with it if we move on from him. And if we could get somebody that is I don't know, a rebounder or a defender, or because why would we need somebody like Hakapoy? Don't need to shoot threes. Let him come in, get some rebounds, get some blocks, get some learning experience with us is great. And just to answer the other question, if you could go out and go get my Precious, let me tell you something right now. I would take him back in a heartbeat. He knows the Garden. He would get a standing ovation. People would love for him to come back right now in comparison to what's happening. We can't let our heart speak for it. I feel bad for this man, or I feel bad for that. No, we're trying to win a championship. And by doing that, I look at it as a business move. Time to move on if you can't do what you're doing. You've had opportunity after opportunity. You've proven yourself not worth what we've given you. And you gotta get what you give out. If I give you what I give out, you gotta make that equal. You have to make that match. That $6 million is not matching.
Yeah. So one thing, great point, Jay. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're not even advocating for moving. We are not advocating for moving. We just talking about what we think the Knicks was gonna do, because we're not the ones putting them on a bench. We're not the ones. None of that. We're just trying to figure out what the Knicks would do in the case for Yabusele, because they have a problem right there. They have a problem. Not Knicks real talk. The New York Knicks got a problem with the situation with Yabusele. Do they play him? If they're not going to play him, it's best to move him, because you don't want to. Here's one thing you don't want, and I love. That's why I think we brought up earlier about his character, because he's not a poison pill, but you don't want him to be in the locker room if he don't feel happy. That means it's a vibe in the locker room. It's a vibe in the locker room you don't want on a team, because that man gonna be like, I can't take this shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be professional, but I'm also frustrated. You know what I mean? And we don't really want that. But hopefully, Mike Brown, because ladies and gentlemen, if he's not getting no burn right now, and Deuce McBride and Landry Shamet not even here. Hear what I'm saying? This is what the Knicks got to be thinking, Shot Powers. Landry Shamet out, Deuce McBride out, and he's still not getting a major minutes. That's got to be something there to me that might say something they're not seeing, Shot Powers. That's all. And I don't want to harp on this too long, but it's a great point, because we don't have them two guys there. He's still not getting no burn.
Divine, we was talking about this in the background. We seen yesterday Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Tyler Kolek, Jalen Brunson, and Mikal Bridges on the floor.
I love that lineup too. That last night.
That lineup is the lineup where Yabo should be in, and he's not in it. So that's it in a nutshell. You know what I mean? We missed that we don't have the two big men in the same court. They've been playing the last couple of games together on the court with that same lineup that I just mentioned. A couple of times I've seen that lineup out there. That's the lineup where Yabo should be in. You know what I mean? It should be Mitchell Robinson and Cat in there. Yabo should be in that lineup. He's not in there. And if you wanted to shorten it up, I mean, you got Tyler Kolek and Jalen Brunson in there. You know what I mean? So you put Mitchell Robinson and Cat back together as the big man lineup with Mikal, and the first move that you do is you move Mikal out and you put OG back in, and then you take Josh Hart out and you take Mitchell Robinson in. Where Yabo at?
Yep. And you're supposed to make time for like Mitch's
where he at?
Exactly.
I'm not trying to say nothing about trading Yabo or nothing like that or nothing, but he is sitting on the bench. He is saying it, not me. He's sitting on the bench. He wants to play. He only been in there, and if you look at the lineups, he had plenty of opportunity to get in there if he's not in there, and he's sitting on the bench right now, $5 million. He out of. I'm not trying to throw no shade on him or nothing like that, but I think he's out of here by January. They're not going to move him before January. They're going to try to get as much money off the books and trade him in January when they get those particulars back in January. They get some particulars back in January, a couple of extra dollars or something for something in January. They get a couple of extra dollars from something. that's when they're gonna start moving. That's when you're gonna start seeing the Knicks. In my opinion, I don't think they're gonna make any move to after the new year, because right now, if you pay for somebody, you almost paying like full tally for them. After January, it's not full tally no more. Now it's like it's that 3/4, half quarter, this many. Yeah, the season is almost gone. Now you starting to pay a deduction, and plus you get a little. I forgot what it was called, but it's a little something that they get. I don't know how much money it is. It's a little something. I don't think it's like no $1-2 million. It might be 50, 70, 5,000, 100,000, something like that. Some little money to them, but they get a little bit of change, and that's when they're gonna start making some moves. And after the new year.
Yeah, before I let Jay
I'm sure of that.
Before I let Jay go, this is the reason why why I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, why the Precious Achiuwa thing is interesting. Here's why. Number one, who did Mike Brown just coach before he came to the Knicks?
Sacramento.
Who's the vice president of basketball operations for the Sacramento Kings right now? Scott Perry.
Oh, that's the New York Knicks. Yeah.
Where did Precious Achiuwa play the last season? In New York. Scott Perry, Mike Brown.
Yep.
It's a connection there.
Yep.
If the Sacramento, and here's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, the Sacramento Kings will take my man's contract in a heartbeat. They're not going nowhere. And with that player option that Yabusele has, that's easy to move. Because some people just want money, dead money. I don't give a fuck if they don't play him or not. I think that's the reason why I can see why Drip and even me and you me and Shot Power talked about it earlier. Let's make no mistake about it. Right now, Precious Achiuwa is playing good basketball in Sacramento, ladies and gentlemen.
He is.
Energy, defense, rim runner. He would give us something that Yabusele's not giving us at all.
Right now. Just saying.
That's why you have to look at it, right? Shot Powers, he giving them dudes, him and Zach LaVine and them. Precious Achiuwa would give you some rebounding. He would give you some defense.
They might not even want to trade him.
and so yeah. And here's another thing too, ladies and gentlemen. You know why I would do that? Y'all forgetting this part. That means you don't have to worry about giving that $5 million option to Yabusele next year. That means it's cleared. Because Precious Achiuwa is only on a 1-year deal. So if you were to trade Precious Achiuwa for Yabusele, that means the Knicks clear that $5 million player option for Yabusele the next year. But it don't matter. The Kings are in a sort of going a different way. And you want players like Yabusele when you're trying to get rid of Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, all these dudes, they trying to tear that shit down. Scott Perry coming in to tear it down. So you want a player like Yabusele because he's minimal. He only $5 million. He's not $20 million. You're going to need players like Yabusele to keep the team going with your salary cap. You got to spend a certain amount of money. So Yabusele makes all the sense for the Sacramento.
So I'm like, come on, let's make the deal. Where the pen?
Yeah, they need salaries like Yabusele's. They don't need salaries like these other dudes. So, like I said, if you from the Knicks perspective, that $5 million option that you get rid of on Yabusele play, you can give it to Mitchell Robinson. We trying to give Mitchell Robinson some more money. So if you clear Yabusele $5 million, you can give Mitch $17 million now because he making 12 now. If you take away Yabusele $5 million, you would give Mitch 17. Now you're able to keep Mitch. You know what I mean? So it could work in a lot of ways. I mean, I think to me, I have no problem with it because I believe if Precious Achiuwa, Mitchell Robinson, and Landry Shamet would have started the season last year, the Knicks would have won damn 60 games last year. In my opinion, because that was some. I think them guys will fit well. Precious Achiuwa and Mitchell Robinson with 3 shooters in the Knicks second unit would be good to me, Jay Children, because you got a 7-footer, a 6'9" dude, and you got some bona fide shooters in that lineup with them. And like you said, at certain times you can match it to the starters with them. So I think it makes it just from the $5 million standpoint that you get to if the Knicks are trying to get rid of Yabusele, if the Knicks are not trying to get rid of him, then this is a moot point. But just playing GM right now, he's the only player I can think of. Only reason I'm bringing up Precious Achiuwa, ladies and gentlemen, because that's the only player I think of right now that comes to my mind that somebody be willing to move. That's all.
Let me just ask this before we talk about that or whatever you want to talk about. I think the schedule that you put up, but right. How about this guy? If you could get rid of Yabo right now for about the same price, for in the last few games had 4.6 rebounds, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 10 points, 4 points with 2 blocks, 2 steals, 7 points with 6 points, 6 points, 10 rebounds, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Would you get that guy? And he's playing 10 minutes each time. Same amount of minutes. You know who that guy is?
Precious Achiuwa.
Precious Achiuwa.
Precious Achiuwa. I'm telling you, he played down there in Sacramento, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, I think that's not hurting Sacramento. That's not hurting them by getting Yabatelli and because they're gonna have to fill a roster out. You always got to fill your roster out. You got to spend a certain amount of money in the NBA. I just think it makes sense for the Knicks and them. Precious Achiuwa, I think people sleeping on that what that cat can do, man. He's gritty. He goes hard in the paint. And like I said, he was injured coming out the gate last year, Sean Powell. I think in a Mike Brown system.
Why is this? You want me to throw a monkey wrench in there? I had to see my glasses on for that one. Precious Achiuwa can play center. He can
Starting tonight at center.
He played better. We've seen him play center though. He's played center for the Knicks. You want to run a small lineup out there and put all those guards out there and have a running lineup out there that you're going to have some defense, somebody that can block a shot and grab some rebounds. You want Precious back? It's starting to sound even better now.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Even better now.
If Precious came back, I'm gonna tell you this. Anything we're seeing, what he's doing now over there, and what he's done here before, he's gonna do it better because he knows not only are we going for a championship, but he's got a second opportunity. You're leaving Sacramento, who's about 4-38 right now.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're coming to New York. Come
on.
on.
Yeah, y'all missing the point about why would Sacramento take him. Sacramento ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
They're not going nowhere. That's why they would take him. Why not? Because you know why? I think Mike Brown, with his connection with that owner and what Mike Brown helped, he's a part of that. He helped them cats get to the playoffs, coach of the year over there. Scott Perry is really good with the New York Knicks. Scott Perry know if Scott Perry at the end of the year, do you think if Scott Perry bring Precious Achiuwa back, he had to bring it back for the money Yabusele getting. So why not do Yabusele? Why not? It just makes sense for Sacramento because next year they're going to need another salary probably to fill, and $5 million don't hurt. It don't hurt, and I don't even think it's an issue. If I was a GM, if I was on even, it don't matter. It don't matter where the hell Sacramento going. They ain't going nowhere. The mother's finished. So why not? They like listen. They had to get Precious Achiuwa there just to get him. They didn't get him there because they think Precious Achiuwa is going to be there. They like Precious Achiuwa going to be the answer to their team or something like that. They just got Precious Achiuwa body because my man got hurt. Once Sabonis went down, Precious Achiuwa was available because Miami let him go. He was available. And why did they get Scott Perry understand him? Perry know him. They ain't like you talk about they let somebody go who's creme de la creme. The only reason he's on Sacramento because Sabonis got injured. That's the only reason Precious Achiuwa was even there. He might not be there. If Sabonis didn't go down, Precious Achiuwa might not be there.
You're right about that.
He might
be on the waiver wire right now.
Yeah, he might not be playing. Shit. So I don't think that's even a problem. It ain't like this dude is all NBA or something. They like, why would they let him go? They just picked him up for because somebody got injured. That's fact right there. So I don't have a problem with it. I think Scott Perry and I think
I gotta look into it. I gotta look into it now. I gotta do some homework.
I'm looking it up on my right
now, is he available for trade? When did he get picked up? Did he just get picked up? Because he might not be available for trade.
He was he could get traded because he was, how would I say? I'm looking for the word to use, whereas it wasn't like he was. Am I getting it right? I'm using a certain type of free agency. I don't know if he had a certain type of. I don't know. Maybe I'll be wrong. But if he is eligible, let's say if he is eligible, he might not be. But if he is, I don't see what's the problem. I really don't. I don't see what's the problem whatsoever. Ain't like he signed with Sacramento. Ain't like Sacramento signed to do that at the beginning of the year, and they said he was a piece of
Right.
it.
We gonna get good. We signed Precious for $5 million, 2 years, 5, 7, 10. And I ain't do nothing that.
Ain't do nothing like
Precious,
that.
and don't you got to get you? We have to put out more than we get back, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, we need to. We can't.
We might
can't
have
give out
to
less.
add a player because
Yeah, you can get.
we get Russell Westbrook. We get Russell Westbrook with them. How about that? I'm only messing around.
How much Precious?
I think
2.1.
So would you send him and Daddy?
Yeah,
you could send Cole. I mean, even if you didn't send.
Hold on, before I get them, let me get. Precious is how much money?
2.1
million.
Hold on, average 2.4. Sorry, 2.4
for this year.
So
yep,
yeah,
this year, right now.
We can't even give up. We can't
even give up. So what you can do, ask them to give us another player in that deal.
Right, and guess what? The other player, I'm not that I'm advocating for it because it's wild, but the other player,
they ain't giving up Keon Ellis.
No, it's not. Well, the other player is. They're not going to give up Ellis. Hold on.
It'll be somebody that they got though. Then we get him and cut him. Just waive him. He ain't got to play. Let's put him on the 15 on the end of the bench.
You could be a bunch. They have a bunch of people like that down there. There's a kid playing out there, Rainer, right now. They got, but if you just want to cut him, Keon Ellis is 2.3.
You can't cut Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis is going to be playing. Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
nice.
but you're right about that. And Russell Westbrook is 2.2.
There you go.
How about that? Let's get them both back.
$2 million.
$2.2 million.
I don't even want to say it like this.
Let me say this again. We got to keep saying this, ladies and gentlemen. We just talking about this. We are just talking about this because it's out there. Yabusele is not happy. The Knicks are not playing him. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, sometimes the writing is on the wall. Sometimes the writing is on the wall. Whether you like it or not, whether you think it's fair or unfair to him, the New York Knicks organization right now, not us, the New York Knicks organization right now is not playing Yabusele. The coach is not playing him. So what do that tell you? It might mean that they might feel like, you know what, he's not what we thought this system was going to be. Not that we think is good or we make sense to us or we don't know. Wright Brown is not playing Yabusele, not Divine, not Shaw Powell, not Jay Chosen.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Ian Begley said that. Not us. We just, I'm not, we talked about Precious. We talked about Precious because we knew Precious, but I didn't know Precious was $2.something million. We can't get him with Yabusele money. That's
Unless
too much money.
Put somebody in there, put another contract in there.
Yeah, that's too much money.
And they have a bunch of them down there, like Drew Eubanks, the center,
Doug
McDermott.
Dougie McBuckets. Dougie McBuckets worth $2 million.
Yeah, Dougie McBuckets. Dougie McBuckets down there. And then once again, I'm going to say it again, 2.2, Russell Westbrook. And I'm not saying I'm really in the pipe dream. I'm joking with him. I love Westbrook, but that's Kolik's minutes. Like I think it's different. But anyway, but
Kolik can get the minutes back next year because
let him get next year.
Russell Westbrook is the real deal, man. And he might be in his older, but still,
Divine, imagine turning Yabu into Russell Westbrook.
That's my exact point.
And what's his face? And Precious,
right? Do that make the Knicks better? Let me ask y'all a question. Whether you like Russell Westbrook or not, you think he over the hill. I don't care. Like, do you think Russell Westbrook and Precious Achiuwa make the Knicks better than Yabusele?
Yes.
And if you say no, you something wrong with you.
Definitely.
I love everybody. I love y'all dudes. But if y'all tell me Yabusele makes the Knicks better than Russell Westbrook and Precious Achiuwa, I think that's crazy.
Yep, no doubt about it.
On a bad day.
Yo, I'm losing my mind over here looking at the payroll of it.
I can't even.
Yo,
Russell Westbrook. Oof.
And then come
on, you can't. Listen. I thought Wessel should have been. I thought he could have been a good look for this year's team. You know what I mean?
Right before we got the other guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I thought before, it's just too early to talk about it. But I thought he could have been a good pick for the Knicks coming off the bench. This guy's he's playing good basketball right now. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I seen him some highlight. He was always talking, doing all this and stuff. So he must. I don't even know if he played. I don't know how old that highlight was, but it was not too long ago.
And listen, and I'm gonna tell you something about. Listen, one thing you might not like pressure to a game, but he's a very classy brother. He is not a problem whatsoever. He is one of the most upstanding brothers, good-hearted person, respectful person. Listen, let's not get it twisted. And I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all can talk about Westbrook caused trouble. Ask all them other teams who gave Westbrook money. Ask the NBA why he going down. I don't give a you. He ain't no cancer. That dude is he's the type of player you want in New York. Hard, gritty, tough.
Yep.
Go at you. He is what you guys. We are New York. That's what he is. He gritty. He hard, tough. Ain't backing down. Triple double threat like Josh Hart. Push the pace up and down the floor for $2 million.
Imagine coming off the imagine him coming off the bench.
I don't even imagine. I don't want to imagine. I thought he would have been a great pickup right now with the team that we got right now.
Sean, remember how much we were talking about Westbrook?
I'm just saying this would have been the second unit. This would have been the second unit. Deuce McBride, Westbrook, Shaman, Yabatelli, and Mitchell Robinson.
Yep.
Yeah, they crazy. This was Westbrook for $2 million.
Yeah.
And still playing at a certain level. Let me put it like this. I'm gonna make it plain and simple. There's nobody on that nigga bench right now could do all the things he could do.
Nah.
Some of the things. Westbrook is a ladies and gentlemen, we trying to win a championship. Forget all that sentimental nonsense. We are trying to win a chip. I don't care about nobody numbers. Russell Westbrook is the first ballot. As soon as this time is done, they can walk him into the Hall of Fame right now. Let's forget all that crazy shit. Let's look last year for the Denver Nuggets had a phenomenal season. The only reason they didn't bring it back was money issues.
That's right.
Russell Westbrook last year had a phenomenal year for the Denver Nuggets, but it was a money thing. Let's not get it twisted.
And he's coming off the back end of that 2-year deal, so that means that after that, it comes off. I think all around, his numbers might be 3.3. Because
and not only that. One man don't win a championship, ladies and gentlemen. It take a team to win a championship. We can say the same thing about Carmelo Anthony, Patrick Ewing. We can say the same thing about Charles Barkley. We can say the same thing about Karl Malone. We can say the same thing about one man don't win.
Gary Payton.
Yeah, Gary Payton. That's not the point. This is not an individual sport. What Russell Westbrook does is come together with this team and helps him in some areas that we just might not be good at. Come on, man. Come on. Russell Westbrook is walking into the Hall of Fame. James Harden ain't won one. He ain't won a ring yet. He first ballot.
Can I just tell you this? In besides yesterday, whatever. In the last 1, 2, 3, 4, out of the last 12 games, he's had 11.7 rebounds, 21 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Listen. This is Russell Westbrook. Listen. He had 19 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 16, 12, and 14, 12, 4, and 9, 12, 8, and 10, 24, 12, and 14, 24, 12, and 14, and 3, 6, and 5. That's on.
Crazy. That's what I'm saying, man.
Come on.
This dude is still playing at that level.
Right, and probably will for 3 more years.
Nobody on that bench other than Deuce McBride right now is giving you Westbrook numbers. And he doing that with Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and all that. Come on, man. Listen, I understand if you don't like Russell Westbrook. Did you hear the numbers that Jay Choden just said?
That's
Did
nuts.
you just hear the numbers this dude is putting up? He been doing this shit like this for regular. You might not like this dude.
3
You may
million.
think he trash. You may think he a cancer. Ain't
Jay,
no.
what was
Come
his
on, man.
minute?
What was his minutes?
He was coming off the bench or he starting?
Coming off the bench, but he did run 26 minutes. The other night he ran that triple-double with 24 and 12 and 14. Yo, by the way, he had 2 steals and a block also. He ran 40 minutes for them that night. 31 minutes, 28 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I believe he is coming off the bench for, if he's not hurt, Schroeder.
Listen.
He's coming off the bench for Schroeder. So, and we're talking about $3 million. That man had a 24, 12, and 14. Yo, imagine him running with Hart. Imagine him running with Deuce.
Right.
Imagine Clarkson. Oh
Mitchell
my God.
Robinson. And he will throw the ball to Mitchell Robinson. Let's not get it twisted. He will throw that ball up to Mitchell Robinson. So y'all guys gonna sit up on here and tell me you would rather keep Yabusele over a first ballot Hall of Famer who's still putting up crazy numbers right now. Y'all don't think Russell Westbrook make the Knicks team better? It don't matter where he at. He done did it on a winning team. He done did it on losing teams. He done did it on any team. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, you can't deny the man's talent.
No, I'm happy he be here. Same thing with the other thing. He's leaving over there to come to the Knicks to try to win a championship. You know what kind of games he'll have?
Yeah, he's not hurting the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, because you know why? He's not coming to a team with a bunch of non-character dudes. He's not gonna defect with Jalen Brunson. He's gonna help Jalen Brunson. He's not gonna that. He's coming to a team that's got a professional built structure with guys who are already 30 years old. Russell Brook is not coming to a team with a bunch of cats who he's gonna disrespect. He ain't doing that. It's not even going to be allowed. Brown's not even going to allow that. And I don't think Russell Westbrook is doing that. Russell Westbrook will come in here in New York, get this thing energized, get that second unit energized, and the way he played basketball, y'all wish we had a player on our team that could play the way he played basketball. And anybody denying that man's accolades, his skill set, is got to be that's just hyperbole. It is. Now you might not like
him. To me, you're front. If you are.
Yeah. You might not like him. But you cannot deny his. He's not going to go ahead and say, when Russell Brook come here, you know what he's going to say? Jalen Brunson, what can I do to help you out better?
He might say, I carry your bag.
Yeah, he ain't coming here to cause no trouble. Listen, that's hyperbole. That's hyperbole. Russell Westbrook, what's one thing that Russell Westbrook is missing in his career, ladies and gentlemen?
This, right?
A ring.
That's what he's missing. So he's going to go all out for that ring. The only reason he probably didn't get it last year because you know why? OKC was in their way. It wasn't because of Russell Westbrook and Denver. They lost Aaron, what's his name? Aaron Gordon for a while, and OKC had it going.
Yep.
Russell Westbrook might would have won a ring last year. So I listen. I don't care what y'all say about Russell Westbrook. You can listen. If New York can get Russell Westbrook right now, you go out there and get that man. His numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. The numbers.
Cancer in Denver. I don't remember him being a cancer in Denver.
Yeah, right. I don't remember being a cancer there. A lot of that is the clickbait out there in the media. If these teams thought Russell Westbrook was a cancer, they wouldn't have picked him up. They wouldn't pick him up. They wouldn't. I mean, this dude is. I'm gonna tell you what I like about the dude. First of all, he gives back to the community. He's there for the community. He helps organizations. This man is legit, ladies and gentlemen, and he a dog. And we like dogs in New York. We like dogs. We want people who can bark, and he barks.
He would have clotheslined Young right off that thing. He would have clotheslined Young right off that thing. I'm telling you right now. And I'm telling you right now, he's not gonna come over here and say, "Yo, I'm Russell Westbrook. You're Jalen Brunson." I'm no way to have an opportunity to go out to get that ring, and you did it in New York, the biggest city, and he's into wearing all this wild stuff with fashion rings. Facts. And you know what? I'm gonna say one more thing. You remember how I said, "Oh, I think I might put Josh Hart back in that second unit because if you want to run a small team, we need a rebounder. There's your rebounder. You got your second Josh Hart, except this guy could get you 24 points and 14 rebounds and 10 assists too.
Yeah.
Keep Josh Hart in the first unit, Westbrook in the second.
You know what's crazy about this too? Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, listen what I'm saying. And this is no disrespect. This man is a walking triple-double. He gonna give Cat the ball where he needed when he playing with him. Him and Anunoby. Can you imagine Russell Westbrook, Deuce McBride, Anunoby, and OG and Mitchell Robinson guarding somebody on the defense side of the ball? Russell Westbrook puts up numbers, and he will make Josh Hart. He will make every Knick on that team better. Even Jalen Brunson. You know why? Because let's say the Knicks need another ball handler in there with Jalen Brunson.
Perfect.
For a segment or two.
Perfect.
A backcourt of Russell Westbrook and Jalen Brunson when a team is trying to double team.
Oh my gosh!
Come on, he can put the ball in Westbrook's hand.
I gotta sit.
Yeah, you could throw Jalen Brunson on an off ball until that ball get past half court. Russell Westbrook get in the lane better than anybody. And what's the
if you don't like him, wait till he drive to the lane and see what he do. When he get up in the lane, he be like this. Because he gonna dunk it on you. About 90% from the free throw line. His 3-point shooting probably, I don't know if it's over 35%, but he can hit him. I think he can hit him.
Let me tell you something. I like Tyler Kolek. I like Deuce McBride. I love all them cats y'all talking about. That's disrespectful. Even put them in Russell Westbrook's category. What the hell is y'all talking about? You're gonna put all these dudes y'all talking about in the same breath with Russell Westbrook? That's total disrespect.
Right. And you know the reason why he probably took that contract too? Don't forget, the reason why he took that contract was when he went to Denver to try to win a championship. That's what he wants to do. He wants to win a championship. Right. He took that contract to there, and then when he went to Sacramento because they couldn't do that. At that particular moment, they had Sabonis, they had the DeMar DeRozan, they had Levine, they had Monk. They were trying to also win, and he went to a winning team. Probably asked to go there, but Sabonis went down. They all went down, and you know what? Come to a team that's going to win the championship so you can get your ring. And imagine doing it in New York. Imagine doing it in New York City. You know what? I don't know why you made me deep dive. Now I'm going to write a letter to them.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. We know Westbrook ain't coming to New York, but we brought this up because of what he making, and that's like Jordan Clarkson. Y'all, we can't complain about somebody with that much talent for $2-3 million. Whether you like him or not, y'all talk about getting a bona fide player for $3 million.
Wasn't Jordan Clarkson
crazy for not to go get him if he was available? I guarantee you.
The money that we put out there is always almost around what Brogdon is going to get.
Right.
Let me tell you this, man. I'm not. I like Westbrook. I think Westbrook should have been here 2 years ago when Julius Randle was still here. 2 or 3 years ago, I wanted him to come here. I remember, and I'm going to throw how long I remember when me, Divine, and KJ used to talk about Russell Westbrook. I mean, so Russell Westbrook has been talked about a whole lot. If you like him or you don't like him, you can't deny his accolades that he has put on the NBA. He is one of the greatest scoring, rebounding, and assist guys in the NBA. Like Divine said, he is a walk-in on the ballot. He is not going to no second ballot. So yeah, come on, buddy. We got you. So with that being said, I would love for him to come here, and I think he would come here and perform. But if he wanted to come here, I think Russell Westbrook would have made it here by now if he could have. But it is what it is.
Hey, Shot Powers and Jay Chosen. Jay Chosen put it up there, and just let me say this here. We're gonna get off the subject because we gonna get. But I just think this is what I'm saying, and I'm gonna just piggyback up with Jay Chosen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Russell Westbrook on December 14th, 9 minutes. Russell Westbrook on December 11th, 27 minutes, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yep.
Russell Westbrook on December 8th against the Pacers, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists,
14.
2 steals, and 1 block. Look at
Right.
here, go right here. 24 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block.
Filled the whole damn thing up.
Come on, man.
When I saw those numbers, I couldn't wait to scream. I'm like, yo.
Against the
And then I
Miami,
looked at it. I looked at him, his numbers, how much he's getting paid. I'm like, wait, what?
shot power. Against Miami, 32 minutes, 12 points, 12 rebounds. Miami, 12 points, 10 assists, 4 steals. Ladies and gentlemen, against the Rockets, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. Who the hell on the Knicks team? Tyler Kolek ain't doing that.
Right.
Okay,
Go
what
down
y'all
to
think?
his
You're
old
crazy,
team.
man.
Divine.
What's
Go
up?
down to November 22nd versus old team.
Yeah,
Nope.
30 minutes, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block.
Again. Yo.
I don't even want to hear no more. Ain't none of you cats, nobody can convince me that y'all telling me there's somebody on the Knicks bench we complain about. Y'all telling me y'all would take Yabusele over him? Y'all on crack.
I wanted to say that all day.
Hold up.
I wanted to say that all day, but
I
didn't.
just put up Russell Westbrook numbers this year.
Yep. That's
And
this
y'all
year.
telling
That's
me
just now.
with a straight face that y'all would not take Russell Westbrook on the Knicks right now? We trying to win a championship with them numbers?
Yep.
That's insane. That's insane. I'll go to JFK and pick him up. He ain't got to drive an Uber. I come from where I live at. Fly, go get him and bring him to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, word.
This dude putting up numbers that he in 1 or 2 of his games, he outscored our whole bench.
That indie game he did, that's for sure.
In that indie game, he out-rebound, outscored, out-assisted, out our whole bench.
Look what he, yo, in Utah, he had 16, 12, 14 with 4 steals. Yo, come on, man.
That was that. Listen, I had to throw the crackhead thing out there because that's what it seemed like. I know we could be talking about the other crazy drugs that's out here. I'm just having fun with it. But ladies and gentlemen, on some real stuff, I would take Russell Westbrook in New York right now in a heartbeat, or he would make this team a legitimate contender. Because when Jalen Brunson go to the bench, they got to deal with Russell Westbrook.
Ain't no let up.
Ain't no let up.
And the worst part before that is you may see Jalen Brunson and Westbrook on the court together.
That's right. Not May. Not May. I think definitely.
2-1, whichever one you want to call. You're gonna see them on the thing together.
Yep.
That's crazy.
You know what that does? Because we saw what happened when Kolek and JB got on the court together.
I'm just
exactly
saying
what I wanted them to do. They let Kolek be the ball handler, and they let JB run around, do his thing, get his shot up, and be a 2 guard for a little while. Because JB is a combo guard, just like Westbrook, and we need him for that half court trap, for all that stuff. Woo!
I'm not opposed to getting Westbrook. I've never been, and I mean it's not me though. I like him. I think like he's the first ballot. If the Knicks could get him, look at the numbers we just talked about. Come on, this is Westbrook right here.
This is Westbrook.
Right now, yeah, if he was a knucklehead and all that, he could, all right, maybe, I don't know what his contract is. I don't know none of that stuff. All I know, the Knicks been talking about Westbrook for the last 4 years since I've been podcasting.
I mean, if you a New York Knicks fan, and we always talk about hard hats, Tim boots, hard lunch pail. If you are really a true Knicks fan, he is a guy you want on your team. We always talk about that New York mentality where you gritty, you hard, you go at it. We always talk about this New York mentality of basketball. This dude got every ounce of New York mentality that you want in a basketball player, and he putting up the good numbers. He ain't coming here to he ain't coming here to take Jalen Brunson's spot. He not coming here to take nobody's spot. All he coming here to do is just play basketball. We know Knicks is not getting Westbrook. We know that. So we just having fun with it. We just try. All I'm trying to do is say, if Yabusele would have had to go for $5 million, you wouldn't take Russell Westbrook and somebody else y'all said it was making $2 million also. Precious Achiuwa. You meant to tell me with a straight face, all of you guys and ladies and gentlemen, that if the Knicks had a chance, just hypothetically, had a chance to get Russell Westbrook and Precious Achiuwa for Yabusele, y'all sit up here telling me with a straight face, y'all wouldn't do that.
That is unbelievable, man.
For Yabusele, if
it's
hypothetical, we know it's a hypothetical. We know it's a hypothetical, but you tell me the Knicks would not be a better team with Precious Achiuwa and Russell Westbrook for Yabusele, and Yabusele ain't even playing like that. And this dude giving you numbers that Russell Westbrook can give you Yabusele numbers, a couple other numbers together.
No, you almost made that shit. I ain't messing with you.
I'm just saying. He could give you damn near the entire bench's numbers.
Russell Westbrook will help Russell Westbrook will help us beat a lot of them teams in the West. Just because of his defense, number one. He's familiar with a lot of them dudes over there. They respect his game. Now, let's get all the bullshit. Them people, Russell Westbrook is respected by every peer in this league. I'm not saying he the greatest thing since sliced bread, no. But as of right now, when any player in the NBA go up against Russell Westbrook,
he's one of the elite in the NBA, one of the oldest statesmen.
He's well respected. They know his game. They know his game. Like somebody put up earlier, I can see if the Houston Rockets, if Minnesota and Houston Rockets have for the trade, you don't think Minnesota? Only reason they probably didn't make the trade, I'm not saying that they even willing to trade on Westbrook. They might not even be looking to trade him.
Yeah.
But if the trading deadline come and he's available, I guarantee you he won't even last at the first day of at the trade.
Nah,
he's not available to the 15th of January. That's the reason why he hasn't been moved. He will be moved. I promise you that. With those numbers, my eyes fell out my head.
Yeah,
and we talking about Yabusele for that. Come on, man. Come on.
Hey, listen, hey, hold up. I want y'all to remember something. Campaign.
Yeah.
Dylan Wright.
Yeah.
PJ Tucker.
Yep.
And we talking about Russell Westbrook. Let that shit.
I can't even. And I can't. You know what? Shit.
But anyway, listen, we're gonna get out of here, man. We just want to have fun with it. We gonna have fun. But I just want everybody to know y'all cannot do that, man. That ain't fair. It ain't fair. Whether you like that man or not.
Yeah, his accolades.
You should respect that dude like that, man. Yeah. That's crazy to me. And we got a habit of doing that as fans. I understand you don't like him. I understand you may think he can't shoot. If he can't shoot, but he still got a $200 million contract.
He's still getting triple doubles with 20.
Still getting triple doubles. I can tell you a couple of dudes on the Knicks can't shoot, but they get money. It's not about shooting. It's many more things to do in your game.
I ain't.
Yeah, man. It's all good.
Yo, listen, I'm sorry for starting something like that, but when we started with one guy, and then I
forgot. Oh, we talking about Precious.
Precious Achiuwa.
We talking about Precious, right? Now I didn't remember we were talking about Precious, and then I just said, "Oh, look, I forgot Russell in here." I scrolled up and I said, "He makes that much?"
Ooh, that's what I'm saying. When you said that Precious was $2.5 million, I was like, "He was only $2.5 million, and we gave Yabusele $5."
And let me make one point to ladies and gentlemen. 1 point. That don't mean Tyler Cole next year be the backup point. He's going to be the backup point guard for the next year.
Right.
But you cannot sit up here with a straight face and tell me that you willing to not. Russell Westbrook helps us win a championship just because it's being a backup point guard and what he do. He makes our team way better. He makes us way better because listen, he could push that ball up the floor.
You
He
want
can
to see Mitch
find,
look
oh
good?
my God, bro, his defense, his
You
rebounding.
want to see Mitch get a double every night?
Yeah, come on. Mitchell Robinson,
He gonna make sure Mitch get a
listen,
double every night.
Mitchell
Every
Robinson,
night.
Mitchell Robinson, Jordan Clarkson, Deucen Bride, Landry Shamet. If you want to throw Kolek in there or whoever, ladies and gentlemen, that's a damn good bench. Deep,
Unbelievable.
deep bench.
Unbelievable.
That means you got two bona fide shooters in Deucen Bride and Shaman. You got a bucket getter in Jordan Clarkson. You got a point guard who can rebound, pass the ball, play defense, get block shot, get steals, assist, rebound, and score.
It does. Rides a horse. Knows how to do calligraphy. Flies. Yo, the guy does everything, bro. Yo, look, my bad. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it.
Wow,
And
I can't even believe he's on the contract for that amount of money. With his production
and you
that
know
he's
what?
giving out.
It's his final contract. He's missing one thing in life. I know for a fact that if we pitch that to him, and let me say one more thing. Yabu posted, it wasn't that we said again, that you said, he posted his unhappiness, the way he felt. I think he feels a little bit better over there in Cali with the weather. You know, maybe being able to play and start as a big man because they don't have a lot of big people. I think that would do something for him.
I am disappointed in one of my people in the chat that Prezi, you wouldn't even put that in there like that with us, man. Just because we feel a certain way about a player, I don't think you need to come in there and Prezi the boss. That's wrong. That because we feel a certain way about a player, don't think we should be considered some BSPN disciples. Prezi, that's unfair, my brother. And I'm disappointed that you would even go at us like that. Because we like Russell Westbrook, we BSPN. No, we just love the dude. We think that he can help the New York team win. I think you should have left it as that. I'm disappointed in you, my man, because I thought you was better than that. To think that we creating bullshit up here because we like Russell Westbrook, we think he can help the Knicks. That's all I'm saying. I thought you was bigger than that, my man. But we out. Yo, listen. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming in. We good. Shot Powers, Jay Chosen. We see y'all Tuesday night, man. We're gonna get it popping Tuesday. For real. It's gonna be on and popping. It's on and popping. It's the NBA Final Cup joint. We're gonna go in here and light it up like that, man. I'm hoping we can go out there and find a way to really beat this team. It's gonna be hard because that's a good team over there. It's a good team. Wemby them got it popping. They got a bunch of good guards over there. So it's gonna be a contrast of styles and all that good stuff. But let's see how it goes.
You got a pregame coming on for that?
Yeah, we're gonna be on the pregame, definitely. I mean, we'll be on Tuesday. It's gonna be nothing tomorrow, but Tuesday we'll be on we get it popping and we make it happen.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for coming in, man. Listen, this was one of the days we just want to talk about. That was a good one that we got to bring in that thing. But to tell me Russell Westbrook with the $3 million, the numbers he putting up,
I couldn't believe what the hell I was reading. Yo, everything I kept reading, I was like that. And when I checked the log score, and I saw 21-14-10, 21-2, 14-8, 9, 7, I'm like, what?
I was thrown off when you told me that Precious is only making 2.5 million. I was like, you only making 2.5? And then you start reading all these guys off for $2.5 million.
You wouldn't imagine. Go right now when we're done with
this. I might want to get off. My computer died.
Go check out Sacramento's roster.
That's crazy. That's
on
crazy.
The Score app, they have the what do you call it? The financials. If you could look and you look down who they have, even what's his face? You talking about Keon Ellis? He ain't making a lot of money.
I think Mike Brown. I thought Mike Brown was thinking about that, Jay Children. But like I said, that was my whole point about this whole thing. It's like sometimes the connections matter. You know, connections matter. And I think the Sacramento Kings and New York Knicks got that connection because of my man Scott Perry.
Yeah.
Mike Brown coaching in Sacramento. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of connection there. Sometimes connections matter.
Yep.
And we not even saying, we didn't say trade with Yabusele. We said if the Knicks decide to do that, we ain't advocating for trading Yabusele. I hope Yabusele get it popping. I hope Yabusele come out Tuesday night, shit drop 10 and 10 or 10 and 6. We want Yabusele to succeed in New York. But just in case the Knicks decide to move away from him, ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't pay these dudes nothing. Shit, I ain't got it like that. But I don't have a problem. I can understand if the Knicks do move him. Not that we want him to be moved. I understand if the Knicks move him. It's
Right.
basketball, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't
Right.
about the name on the back. It's about the name on the front. And if Yabusele don't work, no, he just don't work. He might not just don't fit what we trying to do. And it ain't his fault. It might be when they signed him, they thought that he was going to do this for New York, but they probably didn't realize Mike Brown telling Leon Rose, and Mike Brown might be going to Leon Rose right now. You know, Leon, I don't think he's going to work for me. That what Mike Brown might be saying right now.
Or he could be saying the show and he'd been on the phone in Sacramento right now.
Right. He might be saying, I think we might have to move him because he's not fitting what we're trying to do. And that's business. That's basketball.
Yep.
Shit, that shit happens anywhere. And that's all that is. It's nothing other than that. But like I said, Yabusele might come out here Tuesday and light this shit up and all is forgotten.
Right.
It might be all forgotten. But right now, he's frustrated. If he's frustrated, he's not getting no time. And if he's not, move him. Why? You don't want a guy who's feeling some type of way on your team if he's not playing. It's bad. You talking about Westbrook being a cancer. You don't think Yabusele can kind of affect the locker room if he's not getting no minute? He's going to be angry all the time, upset, out, not engaged in the game. He's not going to be talking to the players on the bench because he feel like he should be playing. So he's going to be frustrated. So
right, exactly. He be in the locker room sulking in the corner, not talking to nobody.
Right.
That changed the attitude to everything. Westbrook being there doing backflips and cartwheels and
it's all about the Knicks, man.
Yep,
it's all about the Knicks.
And listen, Yabusele, like I said, and I was one of the first one. I think we said this in the offseason. We all said, listen, he played the whole year of basketball nonstop. He left the NBA last year, went straight to FIBA. He played. So from that standpoint, he probably wasn't in game shape. He probably had to get in game shape and stuff like that. And I understand that. Because like I said, I was the first one to say, listen, Yabusele going to be the first one come out this season struggling. Did we not say that, Shaw Powers and Jay Chosen? We said he going to be the first one out of New York Knicks this year to come out the gate struggling. Because he played so much basketball, his legs was just shot, bro.
Right.
Now, and you have to see how he played basketball in FIBA, just like he played basketball in 76ers. The back down style of basketball, the half court style basketball, the dribble, bounce you, and then go up on you. You don't play that basketball. I mean, I don't think it's his skill set. I think it's the dimensions of the way the team is derived, how we move the ball. It's not no back down half court game. We don't play often.
Yeah. We play a different style of basketball. He might have fitted well on the tip system.
Oh yeah, that's what anyway.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Because see, Yabusele, I think where he's losing at in Mike Brown's system is defense, and Mike Brown is a defense-minded coach. That's where I think he's struggling at right now. The reason why he's not getting minutes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even got to think it to do with his offense. I just think it got something to do with his defense. All I think it ain't. Yabusele's a good player. He's been around the league a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't like he no rookie. He's been in the league a long time.
Yeah, he's 29 or something like that.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. That's another point y'all got to take consideration. He's been in the league a long time. He's been here 9 years. And he only broke out last year. Why? Because everybody in Philly was hurt.
You got minutes.
He got an opportunity last year because everybody in Philly was hurt. He capitalized off it. So that's all it is, man. It's not about beating Yabusele up or we wanting to trade him. I just think that right now, Mike Brown he's not a type of Mike Brown player. That's all it is to me.
I think so.
That's all it is. I don't think he's a Mike Brown player.
I don't think he fit the scheme.
You don't fit the scheme. You don't fit the scheme.
Let me tell you something. You don't post things about yourself if you're not trying to get some sort of response. You don't put things up on the internet and talk about it if you don't want to get a response for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's responding to it.
He said the right thing. They looking to move him January. Remember these words, January, not before January. After January.
Yeah, the 15th.
Yeah, in all fairness to him, he didn't post that. It's a person that
Oh, okay.
The guy who was
the guy that was
the interviewer. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? But listen, let's hope he pop. All I'm worried about is he pop. If he get in the game Tuesday, go get it, Yabusele. If Yabusele get in the game Tuesday, Yabusele, go do you. Because the one thing I do want the Knicks to play him, because if you order for you to trade him and get value, you got to play him too.
You know,
Right. He has to show he needs value.
The funny thing that as knowing being a Knicks fan, beginning of the year, when Knicks was doing that, go was ready to trade everybody. Then teams started getting good. Then we started thinking about trading Tyler Kolek, and then it became McCone, and then it became McCone and Tyler Kolek, and then after a while, Mitch wasn't back in shape. Then Mitch name came out there. Now there's rumors about Mitch Robinson, and for Tyler Kolek, and Deuce McBride name has been out there a couple of times now too. For all these other names and all that stuff. This is what you do with the Knicks series, man. You listen to all these rooms. You listen to them, and you know what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? You listen to them, and you give them out. Listen how it sounds. I don't know if I want to do that, but what it sound like? You think something you might want to do? I don't know.
I mean, I think Prezi hit the nail right on the head. The worst thing that happened, the worst thing was signing him before we had a coach. That's a fact.
That's a fact, Prezi.
We've been talking about.
A fact. Because if that's the case, we might have kept Precious for $2.5 million. And the way Precious played basketball last year with us, up and down the basketball court, running a little bit, playing D, we might have kept him.
Yep,
no question. I think so.
That's all
and we'd have saved $2.5 million. Right. Divine, I'm out. Divine.
Let's
Jay
I'm
here. I'm here. I was just looking at more numbers.
Everybody chat and Prez, you know we love you, my brother. So don't get it twisted. We know we need the intellect up here, Prezi the boss. I just felt a little way on my born day that I'm feeling some type of way that you threw a dart at me, man. But we got tough skin, but we love you, Prezi, man. Real talk, man. We know how intellectual you are, my brother. We appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Real
Prezi,
talk.
My guy.
This show don't get popping. This show don't get popping without the chat. Let me tell y'all that right now. It's never no disrespect to the chat. We just some energetic OGs who believe in just trying to do truth power. We try to deal with numbers and facts and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But y'all know without you guys up in there, it ain't even no reason to do this. We love y'all. Thank you, my man Dripmore. Man, real talk.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, my brother, for sure, man. Blessings to you, man.
Yeah, likewise, man. I'm old enough to drive, ladies and gentlemen. I'm driving this Nick Real talk shit with these older cats on here. But listen, we signed out, ladies and gentlemen. Tap in Friday, Knicks, San Antonio Spurs. Cup final. Let's get this shit popping, bro. Because word is born. We go. Listen, when Biamba, we about to send some bodies at you, my young man. I love it.
Let's get them.
We about to.
Yeah, we got a unicorn over here too, or something like that. 17 minutes, 19 rebounds. Let's get it.
Here's the beautiful
peace, Jay Chosen peace. I see y'all.
Real quick. Here's the beautiful thing about this here. We need Yabusele to bang up Wembanyama. Give me some now.
Indeed, that's his job.
Yo, let Yabusele get in and just throw bodies at my man. See, that's what I'm saying. That big body he got is good for something. And then he can stretch the floor. It's gonna be a good one. Thank you, everybody, man. Real talk for the birthday shout outs. I appreciate y'all, man. It's good being another year older, more hopefully more wiser, hopefully one step at a time, man. But it's all good. But like I said, man, without you, ladies and gentlemen, our next Real Talk, we ain't no reason to do this. Y'all guys are just an invisible chat. We appreciate all you dudes, man, and ladies and gentlemen. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, they do that. Yep. But let's get it, man. Tuesday, lock in. The game is at 7:30. What we'll do is we're gonna jump in at 7. We're gonna go an hour and a half leading up to tip off because we got a lot to get with on that show.
When you said 7:30?
No, it's at 8:30. We're jumping at
8:30. Okay,
we're jumping at 7. Okay, we're jumping at 7. Wolverine, I wish, my man, I wish Wolverine for real. But unfortunately, we about 20-something years a little later. But
I always say I'm 21 for the 29th time.
Right. Listen, peace, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Like APABC, on to the next room, ladies and gentlemen.
On to the next.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Y'all enjoy it, man. Peace out. Peace,
man. Happy born day,
brother.
Enjoy
your born day, Divine.
I will, my man. I'm gonna finish it. Now I'm gonna get off, and my wife treated me to Red Lobster. I got all a bunch of shit to eat. I'm good.
My mind is on fire. Let's go.
Peace.
Happy born day, fam.
Yes, sir.
You are now about to witness.
Knicks real talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual fact. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style just aiming at your mental with the game analysis on a pregame show. Read the script, you know we get it like crypto in the rip though. I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get go. On this Nick show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt. The KRT drip club leading up to tip off. We flew by confident, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we rolled the bar too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Prior to Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, so we apply thought from the third eye. You heard why? It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue sky. And Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters off the massive without shaking asses. The team scream when I made the platform with passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick kid assassin.
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!
Hey Jay, I would chat, man, but I gotta go use the boring room, my brother. But I'll get with you, man. We'll connect, man, for sure. I ain't forget about you, but I'll link up with you though.
Definitely, man. I can't wait for it, man. I've been looking forward to talking with you, brother.
Yeah, we'll get it, man. I you know, when once the show go, I just want to get on off because you know sometimes it kind of interrupts what I'm trying to do. But I'm gonna link up with you, man. We definitely gonna talk and everything like that, man. So it's that nowadays I just rather get off and go watch the game, get into it, and enjoy it and analyze it. But I'm definitely gonna hit you up. We'll have some conversation for sure. All right.
Yeah, for sure. I missed them, man. Yo, listen, man. Have the best born day ever. That was a fantastic talk. Fantastic talk, man.
Yeah, real talk. We got listen, man. Them mother crazy. They don't want Russell Westbrook though. We gonna leave.
I don't know what the hell they smoking.
Hold on. Hey, it might not be crack. It must be fentanyl or something. But I don't give a fuck.
They must have touched something that had some drugs on it. I don't know what the hell happened.
It can't be tripping. But anyway, man, I'll holler at you, my man, and I'll see you on the pregame show Tuesday, my bro.
Absolutely, my bro. All right, bro. Enjoy